Oh yeah, your phone on. Cialante.
Live.
We're live. Okay, welcome. Monday Night Footy. I was watching the build-up here to Everton against Leeds United. Bramley Moore Super Fortress Stadium. That is no longer a Super Fortress Stadium since the nonsense Potters had a run out and have put the case onto the park. Don't know whether you've seen it at the weekend. It was a sad state of affairs to see the turnout at Goodison, one of football's true last standing cathedrals, and three sides of the stadium are open. The Gladys Street there with a smattering of people, the main stand, a smattering of people, and obviously the park end similar. I reckon 1,000 people in the stadium.
Yeah, well, they were getting them numbers last year, weren't they? They were only getting 700 odd last year going to watch them. So it's, I mean, the big white elephant in the room here is the upkeep of the stadium itself. Who's paying for it? Because that ground must cost what, over 100 grand a year to upkeep that ground. It's the pitch itself.
Look good, yeah.
So the pitch looked really good. So the upkeep of that, I know when was it Millwall were getting their ground kept by Chelsea? Who was doing Millwall's ground?
Wimbledon, AFC Wimbledon, yeah.
That was costing $250,000 a year.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
So someone's paying to upkeep that pitch.
Oh, it's offset against the men's footy doing well, but another thing about that, obviously, it's sad to see the stadium with
empty.
Absolutely empty, and obviously nobody where they need to be. In terms of the ladies' team really should be playing at a smaller kind of team and doing similar in terms of paying for the upkeep of the facilities or the upkeep of the pitch of a lower league team, rather than keeping Goodison going, because Goodison isn't financially viable for that team. So it's just a madness. And actually the fact that they've played at Bramley Moore is a bit mad, because you're like, well, hang on, if you can't even sell tickets for this, then you need to get hold of the main stadium. And then the other side of it is, I'm searching to find the South Coast derby between obviously Southampton and Pompey, and you can't get it on because you've got
Fancy on.
Yeah, the WSL's on.
And Pompey is Southampton's on the red button.
Go and tell our caster.
It's on the fucking red button.
Yeah.
It's getting forced down your throat again. I mean, we had a little bit of a time off with it, didn't we? And it was like, okay, I haven't heard about it or seen about it. All of a sudden, it's just creeping back in. It's just like, nah, just stop trying to force it. It's like fucking politics. Trying to force it down your throat. It's just not happening. It's never going to work.
Yeah, they're going double heavy for it, so I can't see why. As I say, if it is sustainable and it is something that is going to be as big as the men's game at a point in time, then surely we should have a subscription only channel for the female football fan to subscribe to. I think anytime we mix the two, it ends up with a diluted product for the male football fan. It ends up pulling down the quality of our. I think when males go the other way and work in the female game, I think it pulls up the standard, whether that's coaches or punditry or whatever. It tends to pull up the standard. But I'm listening to Thierry Henry talk about the game on Monday Night Footy, and you want to understand the nuances and bits and bobs that he can add to it. And the problem you've got with the ladies when they talk about it is you don't learn anything off them or pick anything up. It's just a word salad. And it's almost like they've done really, really well if they do a show and they get off it, having not made a pig's ear of it. You know what I mean? It's so they must be under incredible pressure. But again, tonight you got Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. I don't really get why Jimmy keeps getting the exposure. On Saturday, I'm looking for the championship games. I'm flicking over. Fucking cheese ball, Fanta pubes, fucking Will Stilton, the cheese machine. He's on there talking about, oh yeah, we had 3.875 XG, but we drew 0-0. It's like, fucking hell, well in, mate. So you've got all these absolute nonsense potters out in the footy world now who are, career football people what's your experience, mate? Oh, it was fantastic on Champman. I won fucking League Cup with Walsall, won the European Cup with Walsall, etc. And actually, they're getting in situ, these people, and they're getting pushed by the Sky types because they're also, the media, lots of people who are favourable with the media, with journalists and with information and with, big MSN outlets tend to get looked after when they come out of a job, and you see them doing the rounds and all the shows to try and get the face back in. And, you know, usually you can figure out who's been leaking what story now from either playing days or coaching days. And again, it's all one big cheese machine of absolute bollocks. I mean, I'm looking at, as I say, David Prutton the other day, and I'm like, he looked a bit like Dale Winton. You know, like I played with Prutz in the 21s, and then you've got Darren Ambrose on there, and I'm like, yeah, okay. Joby McAnuff, who seemed to be pushing quite hard, and obviously Stilton, the cheese machine, talking cheesy chong. And he's just got the Southampton gig coming out the Prem and shit the bed and not even lasted the season. And he's on there giving it the spiel already to try and get back in. I'm like, hang on a second here. Fucking bluff merchants. You got lucky getting a Southampton Football Club manager.
Club
and your CV had Championship manager appearances on it. And then you're on the telly talking about you can't get your head around that. You had 3.85 on the XG, but through the game 0-0.
It's real life, real world.
Just a quick one. I just want to say something. Someone said in the chat, you need an intro, an outro.
Oh yeah, okay,
Did you have a listen today? Did you have a listen today?
I haven't heard it. No, let's listen to it in full.
Have you got it? Can you play it on
the?
the?
I can actually play it.
Yeah, go on
the live if we want to do it.
Yeah, go on, Sam. Play it on the live.
Go on, get your headphones and I'll set it up. Someone just said in the chat then about wanting us to have an intro and an outro. Someone's actually written us a song.
Wrote.
What did I say?
I don't know. You know what they're like for the grammar police? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Someone's written us a song. Someone's wrote us a song.
Wrote is a past tense.
Someone sang us a song.
Yeah. Someone's done us a bit.
And
that's all.
I'll play it for you now. Give me a second.
Let's
turn that down.
What's going on here? I haven't heard. I heard the obviously the old one, but I haven't heard this.
You haven't heard? It was the same one that was on our chat the other day.
I'm going to eat monkeys.
Do I need my headphones on as well?
Unless you don't want to wear it.
Oh, I want to wear it.
Unless you're not bothered.
I'm not bothered.
I'm not bothered.
This sounds weird.
Yeah, it sounds weird, doesn't it?
I'll try that.
Yeah, so please let us know some feedback on this. Give me a sec. I hope this works.
Yeah, so whatever you want to use listening, get on this intro we've got and see what you think. Critique hits a fuck.
Yeah, it gives a bit of critique.
This is Joe singing.
This situation at this moment in time is boiling my blood.
I try to plead with the world that I'm just a human being. It seems I cannot be heard, but I can't survive being seen. I taught myself into fear in my ear, it's one big lie. For all the smoke over mirrors, the working class won't die. When standing around my gravestone, don't think of me deceased. A bit of common sense will set you free.
I like it.
I've got no choice, have we? It's not like we own the production rights.
No, it's just a little.
It's good, isn't it?
I like it.
I don't know, how are we going to tie that in, but we're going to
No, we're going to have an intro. So you'll put like videos of you over it, like playing footy and that, just like underneath
it's good though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's decent. Yeah. I liked it.
Hey, decent.
Yeah, well, there's mixed reviews on the chat.
Mixed reviews.
Yeah, decent. So that's come from.
Do you want to leave these on or if you take them off?
Take them off. Where's that come from? Michael Anthony.
Michael Anthony, we've done a podcast with.
Michael, thank you. He did send us about a year ago, didn't he? Sent us like a little sample that we used on the David Icke pod. But he's tidied it up for us, so thanks for that, mate. But yeah, we've got our own little outro now.
Intro or outro?
Outro.
I'm going to clip it up, I think, to the bit at the
Make
end.
it, or just do like a video.
A few people on here talking about Suella Baravaman. Is she another one of the new...
yeah, she's moonwalked across the pond. Yeah.
Tory gone to diet Tory at Reform.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of hers. I'm not a fan of Farage. I'm not a fan of them all. But I mean, it's like... They know they're getting in power and they know it, and that's why they're all jumping ship and going across. For me, that's the reason why they're doing it. They know they're getting a job at Reform. Reform are going to be in power. That's my opinion. They're not going to be. It can't be the Greens. Please, can't be the Greens.
It can't be the tit whisperer.
It can't be the tit. Oh, lad, that'll be in stitches. The tit whisperer.
Hang on a second here. Did you not see what he got up to at the weekend?
Last night it was.
He's gone to a disco, and if you've ever seen a fucking man out of place as an undercover police officer at a fucking rave. It's old. It's old
the
fucking
worst.
witch doctor's necklace teeth.
It's the worst thing. He's proper dad dancing in the middle of this
and
disco.
the thing is, people are getting selfies with him and stuff like that. I don't mind politicians when, you know, obviously they're fucking imbeciles, aren't they? Like when they try and do sports aid or do, you know, whatever it is, the sports stuff, and they rugby tackle people they're not meant to. But it's when they like try and, like when Keir Starmer tries to do the boxing stuff.
Yeah, it's exactly the same as that. He just had a place.
It's just like, surely someone says, look, he looks like a right pillock doing it. It's probably best we don't do this.
Yeah.
Or, no, it can't be that bad. It's like, no, honestly, it is going to be that bad. It will be really, really bad. Like, the Polanski fella, whenever he runs or talks or...
Someone
like,
said he runs like Gocheres.
tries to fit in, he's just a fucking odd bod, isn't he? He's an odd bod. Now, I can see how people will, you know, hate Farage and go, well, I can't go, so they vote for him in a kind of bit of a protest. But the other thing about it is, you're going to have, I think, here a new Labour leader by the time we get to the election, because clearly Starmer's, you know, this is the second, you know, the Andy Burnham saga that played out over the weekend, whether he was going to run, you know, to get back into Parliament. And obviously they won't let him stand in the by-election. Somebody's been blocked by Keir Starmer, or allegedly being blocked by Keir Starmer.
Because it would cost too much or something, he said. It's more bullshit.
The problem you've got is, like, I mean, you got rumours that Angela Rayner's launching some kind of coup d'etat against Starmer. That was against us, that City. Oh, fucking, we needed to win that when David James. It's a hell of a strike, though, lad.
That you just ducked out the way.
Strike, by the way.
You just ducked out the way.
Did you play in that game?
I played in that game. I won the penalty in the last minute and fucking Fowler missed it. We would have beat them with the qualifier.
Some goal that, by the way.
Oh, that's ending.
No, that's it.
Skulls. Yeah, remember that one.
And also, you know, we've got to talk massively about Michael Carrick and Man United. Do we think? I still think Arsenal have got the best squad, but I watched them yesterday and I thought, oh my God, he actually hasn't got a plan B. Arteta, he just changes the personnel.
He never has had a plan B, historically, has he?
But again, you've paid £1 billion here for in-swing and corners. Because, you know, they're basically playing for corners. Like, they're in danger off corners. He scored 2 again yesterday, didn't he?
He moaned that they didn't get 2 corners or something.
But again, like, you're paying £1 billion for long throws and corners. Like, it's like, fuck me. And also, I think they shit the bed yesterday. I think second half, I just thought they showed a real naivety, a real, and also for me, the coach Arteta, he showed yesterday, for me, he was a shitbag.
Yeah, he did.
The subs he made, he took off the low hanging fruit.
As soon as United scored, you know, you turn this, you twist, you change it, you go, okay, now we're behind. He didn't. He went defensive even more.
Well, Man United were playing. They've gone back to their DNA, haven't they? And obviously, you know, I think Dalot and Mbeumo coming back, and as well as Martinez returning to fitness. I think Carrick's benefited from a few things. Obviously, Amarin's clearly disliked and had one way of playing which wasn't working, and I think it's freshened the group up having Carrick come in and obviously go back to a back four.
Yeah,
they were kind of 4-4-2 without the ball yesterday with Bruno Fernandes, and they actually conceded the first goal when they got out of position, and they ended up 5-4-1 with Mbeumo out wide and Fernandes in the 9 position. They got a little bit stretched, got flattened down, and Arsenal nicked the goal off the back of it. To be fair to them, second half, Arsenal, for me, when you've got Henk Cappy, who's a left centre half, Timber, you know, playing in 10 positions, playing in that space positions.
What are you doing?
It says to me, I was watching them build up Arsenal, and it's the first time I thought, do you know what? He actually hasn't got a fucking clue what he's doing. He's had 2 players competing for each position, and if it hasn't worked, he's just shipped them on and moved them out. Now, they've got phenomenal players in every single position. Do you know what I mean? When you look at it, and they've actually got a backup who is an international player coming behind that. The problem I think Arsenal have got is they haven't got a world class manager. Man City have. Pep's world class. That's not debated. Arteta is vastly unproven, and the fact that they went to the San Siro, got a great result against Inter Milan, they're flying in Europe. You know what I mean? People were talking about maybe they beat Chelsea's defensive record, and I've seen John Terry as you know, been gloating about that this morning when they obviously conceded the goals they've conceded yesterday. But when you look at this Arsenal group now, if you so Saka yesterday ran into, in my opinion, England's best left back is Luke Shaw if he can stay fit. Saka never got a tune out of him at all. Couldn't run him to the point where he had to bring Noni Madueke on and flip Saka over up to the other side. But again, Saka's been causing loads of people loads of problems this season. Luke Shaw nullified them. You know, Man United have played Luke Shaw at left back and Dogu at left midfield, and Fernandes and obviously Bueno in the. But again, it suits that shape. They got into a kind of deeper block, 4-4-2. It's quite a simple system. You know, you think Martinez and Harry Maguire are still Martinez and Harry Maguire. So when you're playing at home and you're squeezing the pitch against the Brighton or someone, and you've got to have Martinez and Harry Maguire on the halfway line, that's where your problems will come. Martinez and Harry Maguire, Kobe Mino showed that Liverpool in the past when they don't maybe, you know, after have all the expectation of the ball and build the play, that they can get results, and the tail's up at the minute. But I still see masses of space around Casemiro. I still see vulnerabilities in Kobe Mino that I think, you know, there's a long way to go on this Man United team before, like, people are talking now fucking, you know, Man United are back. And I'm going, hang on a minute.
It's a new manager bounce. That's all
no, it's not just that.
I think it's a new manager bounce.
Well, obviously a new manager bounce, but it's not just that. People are forgetting here. Man United haven't had a midweek game. They're not in Europe. Arsenal have been out to Italy to play in the Champions League.
You sound like Slot there.
So I'm saying, Man United are coming in. All Man United have done under Michael Carrick for a week of prep for Arsenal. This is how we're going to play against Arsenal. And actually, Arteta's really easy to prep for because he's the same. If he makes a change, he changes personnel. He doesn't change shape. You never see him go to a back three. Very rare. And you've got to defend the in-swinging corners. You've got to have a strategy for that. And by the way, they still scored from it because it is still a massive part of their Arsenal. Forgive the pun. But when you look at Arteta's journey, and if Arsenal do not win the league this year, I think they will not win the league based on the fact that the coach isn't good enough.
If Arsenal don't win the league this year, he's gone. I don't think that's.
He's got to.
He's gone.
Got to go.
He spent £1 billion.
So I kind of. I was saying with City, with what's gone on with City and the Chargers, it's leaving a bit of a bad smell. Now there's a part of me that says, well, you should be able to spend whatever money you've got. But there's something, competitive sport, and whether that's doping, financial doping or whatever, there's something not quite right with the City situation. So you're looking at Arsenal going, okay, did the Premier League, we kind of need Arsenal back on the podium for it's good if you have McLaren, Mercedes, Ferrari. We don't get like Scotland where you have Celtic or Rangers. It's good. It's good for the competition.
Yeah.
So you're thinking Arsenal's, they've built this fantastic squad, depth everywhere, the perennial bridesmaids, and obviously this is their season because of slip up from Liverpool in terms of, they've spent a lot of money but not got better, and obviously City having a trickier spell than they have historically, apart from last season. So then what happens is they don't get the job done, Arsenal, and I'm not sure we can make any more excuses for Arteta, because if he doesn't win it from this position, there's a fucking huge thing to say, will he ever win it?
No, I think
he's
you're
been
right.
given everything he's needed, and they're basically a set play team.
And that game against United was massive because he proved in that game if his plan A works, he all he's got is plan A. He's got nothing to come back with, because, as I said, when they went one down, they didn't change a thing. You could argue they went a bit more defensive.
But I'm saying to you, the key is the first goal. You win them 1-0, right? So Arsenal sat back and tried to play. I mean, what they're doing for the goal, Zubimendi, is fucking beyond me. For the equaliser, it's a comical mistake. But also, I'm like, I think there was a bit of analysis done on it. They had loads of opportunities just to turn Man United back around and go for the second goal.
Yeah, they did.
But they were playing conservative, playing safe, trying to do almost what Liverpool were doing last year: get 1-0 up and keep the ball. Yeah. And it's backfired. It reminds me of our paddle game today. We fucking won the first set, 5-0 up in the second set, and we end up losing 7-6, tiebreaker, the second set. We lost 6 games on the spin because we lost momentum. And momentum in sport is fucking hard to get. And once you get it, you got to work really hard to keep it. Now, for me, Arsenal had the momentum in the game, got the lead, and you're thinking, okay, fucking keep the squeeze on Man United. Every corner looked like an opportunity to score. And then sat back, tried to keep it. And to be fair to United done that classic Ollie's at the wheel, Fergie at Arsenal performance.
Yeah, they did.
But I think Man United's bigger tests are going to come against the sides that campaign and want to counter them, as opposed to City and Arsenal, who will fucking bring the game to Man United.
Told them, yeah.
So yeah, great results for Carrick. Royston of Keane has obviously pirouetted, lovely, real nice pirouette today, into speaking to Anton Degebar, going on Celebrity in the Jungle, because basically his football credibility shot after criticising Michael Carrick, and Michael Carrick's beard coming out basically saying Roy Keane's a fucking knob jockey.
That was ages ago,
she'll scratch his eyes out if he says anything about it, the little Irish tit.
Yeah, that was ages ago, that.
No, she's come out this week. She's actually come out this week and said if Roy Keane wants it, she'll scratch his eyeballs out, the little Irish tit.
I don't mind that, you know.
That's what she said, yeah.
I don't mind that.
Mickey Carrick's just like that, just going,
yeah, I don't mind
6 points on Man United manager. Royston, you go and sort her fucking Jill Scott, you little bellend.
As he said,
you go and sort her and Deck, Matt Partland.
Yeah.
Biker Grove.
Yeah, well, I've got the keys. I've got the keys to the castle.
I'm fucking cock of Old Trafford.
Yeah. As he said, though, Roy Keane said that even if Carrick wins every game, he doesn't want him as the manager.
How can you say that?
Yeah, no, you can't.
How can you say that?
If he wins every game, he has 82 points.
Yeah, but don't forget when Ollie got at the wheel, they went on a mad little spurt, and it was kind of, I can see it being the same. Like, let's be honest here, right? Michael Carrick, if Man United want to get back to winning leagues and Champions Leagues, right? Michael Carrick ain't your man.
No. He's not that calibre of manager.
They could end up with the fucking Groundhog Day here, the Red Devils, of fucking Ollie's back at the wheel here. We pick back up here. The lads are playing because of this bellend fucking snake oil merchant who's fucked off. Fucking we're cooking on gas again. We finished the season like a steam train, mainly because we're not in Europe and we've got a massive squad, which is a big advantage for them.
Yeah.
And also, we got fucked in the League Cup. And also, we got fucked in the FA Cup, so we're out of all them. So we're going to be preparing week to week, right? So that's a side that's used to playing a couple of games a week because of the depth in the squad. Now they're just going to go Saturday, which is huge for them. So they'll pick right up in the league. I've got a £50 bet with the Man United fan that he didn't finish top 4, and I was offering him £49 cash out to him, and that the other day noised him up. Now I'm concerned because they've got the tail up again, and also they haven't got any fucking distraction.
They got focus on the league. That's what they got. Where the likes of Liverpool,
and
Chelsea.
Champions League for them will be a phenomenal season in the midst of hammering and all the nonsense. If you said to Man United now you're not going to win a cup, but you're going to finish 4th,
oh, they bite your hand off. Yeah,
absolutely, because that opens up firstly the next best manager and players that want to play in the Champions League and Champions League football, so Man United can compete. The problem you've got is if you do that, you've got a Frank Lampard at Chelsea situation or an Ollie's at the wheel situation where you've kind of got to give him the job. Now the problem is if you give him the job, in 18 months time you're going to realise he's not the man for the job, and then you're fucking back where you were, and then it's like, right, give it Wazza to end the season.
But the thing is, there's going to be, in my opinion, there's going to be a few managers knocking about in the summer. I'm talking top managers. I think Luis Enrique could be coming up to.
He's going to get bored of Paris, isn't he?
So that's
what more can you do with
There's going
Paris?
to be like, obviously Alonso's out there now. There's a few managers. So United don't want to, if they do go 2-footed in on Carrick because he wins a few games, it's a massive mistake. I think it's a massive mistake.
Yeah, but again, they're going to be the victim of their own success, because if the first 2 games they fucking beat City and they beat Arsenal.
I know. Yeah.
Every game in essence is easier from there.
Yeah, it is.
Because everyone's no one's as strong as them. So if they go on a mad run, which they could easily do because there's no other distraction, they're going to be as fresh as every single team they play this season. They're going to go in fresher or as fresh. No one's getting more freshened up because nobody's else is out of all the competitions who's got a better squad than them. So Man United are going to finish the season like a fucking steam train, and I'm worried that they get top 4. I didn't think it was possible because I'm thinking Villa, Chelsea, obviously Arsenal and City for the top 3, and then I'm thinking Chelsea, Liverpool will get the shit together. I'm thinking Newcastle. I'm thinking Man U, fucking hell, they're going to sack the manager. He's full of shit, and then next minute, fucking right back in the fucking equation.
Can we have a chat about Carragher's cardigan here? What's that?
It's very
G.I.
Joe, isn't it? It's very G.I. Joe.
It looks plastic, yeah.
Listen, his gear today, I mean, it looks like he's got tracky bottoms on with like a bit of the lackey on the bottom.
He's got them. He's got them little Tom Ford webs on. He's got a bit of combats on, but it's the green. It's the green.
Hang on a second.
Plastic.
Did anybody see Will Stilton, the cheesemonger,
the cheese machine,
the cheesemonger on the thing? Yo, lad, he had a pair of fucking midnight creepers on.
Did he?
Oh, lad, it looked like
I didn't see this.
No, but them ones that you wear, like the birds wear them, and they're like got all like gaps in between.
Oh
You
yeah,
wear them
the toes.
Like Aldi, like the feet brief.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
what
they
you
were
mean.
fucking absolute barstudos.
Yeah.
And then he had these baked beans on that. But you know they're not a footballer because they've got a kebab spit on each fucking thigh. Do you know what I mean? So they're like baked bean on the bottom, but they go bigger. Like just get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Kinder egg.
Well, they look like there's a few birds who like hamsters who work on the telly, bird with hamster-like figures who wear the jeans like that, and you can see the jeans. You're going, oh no, you've got an elasticated waistband on them jeans. They're elasticated waist. And then he's on there, and also lad, if you got the Fanta pubes, right? You can't fucking know what's a fade gonna do. Like, if you've got red hair, right? This is just me to all redheads. The fade not helping that. No one wants to see your fucking your pink skin, and then red Fanta. Like no one wants to see that. Just grow your hair red or dye it blonde, but
Dye it blonde.
don't be putting all mad fucking fades in it as if it's fucking graduating. It's gonna fucking take the offence out of it.
The fill forward lines in it next.
But I'm saying like you've got red hair, right?
Just dye it blonde. Just go blonde.
Your best bet is
Blonde.
no. You can't. Anyone who dyes their hair.
Don't shave your hair off. Dye your hair blonde. And
I always say you can never trust a man who's dyed his hair.
If I look like that, I'm dyeing my hair. I'm not having that big. I'm not having that big.
Exactly. Case in point. Never trust a man who
I'm not
dyes his hair.
that big ginger bonds. Not a chance.
It must be. I can see why loads convert to Islam. I can see. I can see why. Do you reckon Paul Scholes and Agri Ginge convert to Islam shortly?
Akbar.
Norman Uphill Gardner. Is that his name? Birtwistle.
Birtwistle. Isn't it Bert Morgan? Isn't it?
Oh, Morgan.
Morgan Birtwistle.
Yeah, Morgan.
Uphill Gardner.
Lad, he's I seen him doing he does like where he plays the games, isn't he? He does FIFA and all that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, I am getting unbelievable at FIFA.
Oh, you're not been playing that, have you?
I can't help but play.
You playing it with your Castle, with just you?
Playing against him.
Cup
of tea matches, isn't it?
I'm gonna say you're not having fun.
Classic.
I
haven't played it for 2 years.
I haven't played FIFA for like 5 years, 6 years, and even then I played it once or twice, and then I said, I went, here's a game, come on, this is like 6 weeks ago.
Drilling.
Battered them 6-1.
You battered him?
Battered them 6-1.
Did you play it often?
Me and Mouse back in the day were like head to head.
I remember the matches in, yeah.
6-1.
You could have beat like them close games, but then when you conceded someone got a jammy goal, the best one was the pairs.
Double up
played pairs.
Pairs was class. When you scream,
do you know what? There's nothing better than a game of pairs on FIFA.
Oh, it was so good. Game of pairs on FIFA was so good.
Yeah, it is a good
double or quits. We used to have double or quits in ours.
I was shocked by how like realistic the movements are now, though, you know, when you got like it's fucking getting good, the games.
But there's still all the same controls what it was.
Yeah, but
6-7 years
getting
ago.
good. Like the recent ones, I think's decent. Like some of the finishes and that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't. I'm starting to get a little bit of a I'm actually enjoying playing it because it's decent. You can make like realistic runs and
yeah.
As I say, for me, I'm thinking about
coming on to retirement and.
I don't know where I'm at in the online.
Angry Ginge, we'll have you the game. Me and Joe doubles.
We're streaming it.
Me and Joe doubles
on it. Are they good, are they?
Yeah, they're good.
Lad, I'm decent, mate. So I don't know how good they are. If they know all like fucking, they got all them mad pads that move quicker than yours. What was that one? Remember someone had the pad and they could like shoot you before you could shoot them.
Yeah, all them auto pad things, them bot pads. Yeah, some question here, Joe. What was your thoughts on? What are your thoughts on us this season, Newcastle fan? Look, there's a player up there.
Do you know what? I watched the game the other day, the Aston Villa game, and they huffed and puffed Newcastle. But I just don't see, and I know I've been a bit harsh on him. You like seeing Anthony Gordon's. It's the end product. The amount of times he got in great positions, and the energy in the stadium is fucking. You know, we talked earlier on about momentum in sport. The energy in the stadium, Josh, is absolutely up. And your winger fucking takes on the fullback. You know, Matty Cash, he obviously fancied the match up there, getting on the outside of him because, you know, Cash is a decent athlete. And then crossing it, left-footed, out for a fucking goal kick. It's just like, oh. And you get to the point where, you know, these players, you know, you want to play in the Premier League and you want to play on the front line. Like, people are talking about Andy Gordon possibly moving to Liverpool and you know, that was the noise and starting for England in the World Cup. But for me, he's just a fluffer. Like, you go, oh yeah, he's really quick, right? And you go, oh, and then because he scores the odd pen and that, it's pumping up his stats. But actually, when you watch him and you watch his end product, for an elite level player on the front line,
he's with ready.
he doesn't make enough good chances for the players around him, and he also doesn't weigh in with enough goals and assists for me.
Yeah, it's his decision making for me.
So when I look at Newcastle's front line, Viss has come in, and apart from having a massive chopperino in his kecks the other day when he scored in the Champions League,
tickling his knee and everything, you see it?
No wonder he can't fucking stay fit, fucking carrying that log around. Carrying the log in his kecks.
Must have a bad back, him carrying that cock.
You know, Wisser hasn't done what he was meant to do. Walter Mayerday's been up and down. He's probably been, better than what Karl-Heinz Rummenigge thought.
Yeah.
But probably not as good as what Eddie Howe and that wanted. And then you're looking at the other side of the pitch. I think Murphy had a phenomenal year last year, but it was a bit of an outlier for him, like his finishing and coming in with big goals, in massive games for them. But again, Alanga, who was brought in probably to be the main player, has been dreadful from what I'm hearing, to the point where the manager's giving him public vote of confidence, which usually says you've been stinking the fucking gaff out. So he's yet to settle. And the backside of that, their midfield is their midfield. It's much of a muchness with the boy Ramsey added from Aston Villa. But again, the rest of their team really is the same. So they haven't really improved. If Anthony Gordon, Visser, Voltemada and Elanga don't catch fire, well, Newcastle are going to be where they are, which is below par and no chance, I don't think, this season of getting Champions League, because they haven't got enough killers on the front line.
I think, listening to Eddie Howe again, I know I'm not a big fan of it, I know you aren't, but I mean, trying to blame PSR again, when he spends a few quid this summer, he has spent money, and he's also got a lot of money for Shitzak. So it's like, you've got money in and you spent money, and you've got to try and, sometimes you've got to say, fucking hell, not say it publicly, but don't publicly start blaming something else when you like, the players you bought haven't done what you expected.
Are you saying Newcastle should think about moving Eddie Howe on then? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't like the way he made an excuse at PSR when he spent big money in the summer, and the players he's bought haven't really performed to the level that the money suggested he should do, so to speak.
I mean, people have got to remember, at Bournemouth, when he actually got money and spent money in the end, it didn't go to plan. So, the job he's done at Newcastle turned them from a relegation threatened side into Champions League.
Yeah.
Delivering the first trophy. Obviously, how passionate the Geordies are. Eddie Howe walk on water up there. The challenge they've got is, if the Saudis are wanting to break into the top four and challenge for the real big honours on the continent and beyond, the question is, how big is Eddie Howe, and are they going to need a kind of Thomas Tuchel, a big name to take them to that next tier? I don't know, but also at this moment, if Newcastle do not finish in the Champions League, they've had, of Eddie Howe's seasons, it'll be 4 seasons, 2 in the Champions League. That's not a bad ratio. But is that what the Saudis will want? And as I say, if Eddie Howe was on the open market, you would say Michael Carrick might be sitting in the Man United hot seat. They might have gone Eddie Howe.
It's a mad one, because how many players do you think out there, top players, go, I'd love to play for Eddie Howe? None.
I would imagine there'll be a few. I wouldn't say top players. It's superstar players.
If that's where Newcastle want to get to, they need to attract the next level of player rather than just.
But again, qualifying for the Champions League allows you to do that. I do think there'll be loads of younger British players who would want Eddie Howe to manage their career. So if you're a young English player and you're playing for, say, let's just say Brentford, Keith Andrews at Brentford, and like say Lewis Potter, and you want to move into the next bracket of teams, and you don't, you're thinking you're a top player. Newcastle and Eddie Howe would be probably a preferable destination before, say, Thomas Frank and Tottenham, because Eddie Howe will get you fit. There's a running intensity, but the game's very basic. It's not a difficult tactical plan, but also it does have some detail in it in terms of, they do change from either a pressing team to a counter-attacking team. He does move the team around. He is a creative coach in that regard, and also set plays wise, you'll be competent in both areas, defending and attacking set plays. So if you're a young player looking to develop and get, I could see those type of players, wanting to go and work with Eddie Howe. But I do hear what you're saying in terms of, you know, if you're a Jude Bellingham, is Jude Bellingham going to go and want to work with Eddie Howe? Possibly not.
Yeah, I'm not even saying that, even not Jude Bellingham level.
Yeah, but I'm saying if Man United want to get back to being a European
powerhouse,
yeah, then and you know,
but
at some point Jude Bellingham's on the market. It's who can pull him in.
But they've got this is no disrespect to Newcastle, but United are a bigger club than Newcastle. So Eddie Howe at Newcastle can attract top players. Eddie Howe at Man United can attract the Bellinghams. Eddie Howe at Newcastle can't. That's my point. So
well again, but also is Ross Noir going to attract anyone to Chelsea then? Because I'd go and play for Eddie Howe before I play for Ross Noir.
So right now the other choice of going to play for Will Mackenzie at Chelsea.
Will Mackenzie.
Or you would go and play for Eddie Howe at Newcastle.
Well again, if you had the chance now, as it sits today, to go and play for Arnie Slot or play for Eddie Howe, who would you go and play for?
Arnie Slot. He's won the Premier League.
Yeah, he has, but like you're about to sack him.
Out though.
Like you're saying
you want to get play for him.
Over Eddie Howe would, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you like
why?
Because you're talking about Slot at Liverpool or Eddie Howe at Liverpool. Who would I prefer to play for?
No, if they manage the same team.
Yeah, my same team.
Is that what you're saying?
You know what Eddie Howe would do with? You'd have to say Eddie Howe has always, like Bournemouth. He took Bournemouth from the lower leagues to the Premier League side. All right. He's then taken Newcastle from the nearly relegated and playing shit footy under Steve Bruce, not scoring any goals, to Champions League in a short period of time, like 18 months. You know, you'd have to think that Eddie Howe, you know, has to be given credit for making teams better. So why would Eddie Howe? How do you know he wouldn't make Liverpool better?
I'm not saying
Arnie Slot. Because you're actually saying Arnie Slot. You're saying you want Arnie Slot sacked this morning.
I'm saying I want Slot this afternoon and tonight and tomorrow.
And Slot out.
Yeah.
DM Arsenal Archives. Good to talk on the phone Friday night. Yeah, it was a good little show that. Thoughts on Arsenal crumbling again. Few of us have been telling everyone it's City's title. No grown-ups in our side and a manager whose ego will cost us again.
Love that. Love it.
Yeah, that is the only concern for me. I mean, you know, he's very, very one-dimensional. You know, they are a real threat off set plays. So they're always going to be in games if that's the case, because, you know, that is a huge part of why they're successful. But also, as the pressure comes, if you can slow them down, if you can frustrate that crowd, that Emirates Stadium could honestly become really, really tough for them, because the nervousness and the anxiety in that stadium because of the position they've been in. And also, when I think about it deeply, I think the fucking hard work, like they're a woke club, Arsenal, aren't they?
Yeah.
They'd be fucking a few right fucking lively bastards should they win a title. Ian Wright would be hard work if they win the title. He'd be screaming and crying and all that on the telly, won't he, as if he's fucking nadding the child or something.
Yeah, but not man, they'd be far worse than him.
Who do you reckon's the worst?
Perry.
Perry, what's the one on TalkSport? He'll be giving it to Barry
Perry
McGuigan.
Groves, is it?
Yeah, Perry Groves. Who's the worst one that for you, Arsenal Pundit TV?
AFTV.
Anyone.
There's a bit of a civil war going on there. I've seen there's a bit of a civil war going on there. AF Fans TV or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the thing for me with Arsenal, I think if you put them Arsenal's squad and City squad down on paper, I'd say Arsenal have just got the better squad. Just I would.
Yeah,
but Piers Morgan. But someone just said.
Oh God,
Piers, yeah. But even though Arsenal's got just a better squad, City's experience in this running is going to count for more than Arsenal's better squad, in my opinion. And that's why I think
the fact
City's
that the manager, but I still think when I look at, I said to you about Hines going in, he's emotional, isn't he?
Sometimes
so as good as you could be. No, Hines is an emotional guy.
He is, yeah.
So if Arteta gets emotional,
why is he?
Gabriel Hines, he was an emotional guy. He's an
look at it.
So
Rainbow Gay. The Hill Dickos lit up.
So is this for Calvert-Lewin? This is for Calvert-Lewin.
This is for DCL's comeback.
Has he come in on a skateboard in his fucking in his knickers and bra again?
Yeah.
Fucking bacon and bag on.
Yeah. Got him.
So when I'm saying that, they're like, what were we on about before Calvert-Lewin?
City.
Oh, City. Like City have, in my opinion, a manager who knows the route map. So is going to be cool as a cucumber going in. Colo Torre jumping around was a nonsense, but they seem to settle that down. Pep Linders. And then you've got Arteta, who doesn't know the way to the finish line.
Yeah.
and Heinze, who could then become emotional in that position. So there's a lot at play. I just think the fact that Arsenal were so predictable, so easy to stop. You know, if Saka can't run you might as well take him off.
Yeah, Saka's numbers are being shite.
Odegaard, why he picked Odegaard? Why is he signed Eze?
Because he's captain.
Odegaard was non-existent in the game.
Yeah.
Odegaard for me is not as good as Breche Eze. Like for me, he's just not as good. He's no physicality.
Not right now.
And for the way Arsenal are at the minute, you know, you want, for me, your best players, form players playing, not your favourites. And I think when he made the subs and the team selection yesterday, I think he picked his favourites. Gokeres and Gabriel Jesus. I think you're looking at Gokeres and Harry Maguire, and I'm looking at that going, okay, that's a decent matchup. That, you know, Gokeres likes a fight scene, Harry Maguire likes a fight scene. As it was, I think he made selections yesterday, Arteta, in his team selection and in his substitute selection that was weak manager stuff, and I think that's what gave Man United the momentum shift and the mistake, and ultimately cost them, even to the point where you're looking at the squad going, oh no, the only fella who can fuck these up's the manager.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. And we said that a few weeks ago. Said that the only person who can cause Arsenal problems this season is Arteta.
I think so.
And I think that's right again.
Predictions for tonight?
Quick predictions.
I'm going 2-1 to the Blue Shite.
I'll go 2-1 Leeds.
I'm definitely going clean sheets because I've got Tarks in me fancy footy. So I'm going to go 3-0 Everton.
Come on, Leeds.
James Garner cements his England call out, shout up.
What's your thoughts on that, on the new contract? Obviously it's well deserved and it's massive for Everton. Do you think, I'm looking at it from an outside point of view, do you think it's probably a mistake from Garner to sign such a long deal, or what? Or is it, you think, no, he's
trying to cash in on him?
Fully committed to Everton.
What
I'm thinking, if I'm okay.
Look at that.
Yeah, I've
right,
just seen
it.
Stadium,
mate.
Yeah, just been in pink before. I've just seen it.
It was a rainbow colour.
If I'm James Garner, and Everton offer me a 5-year deal,
Fan anal, my sis. Why are they getting a big plug on Sky again? Fucking pushing this double heavy, aren't they?
I don't think James Garner should have signed for 5 years at Everton. So that's my point, because they've sort of, if he does well the next 2 seasons, say, he's tied down for Everton. They've got him by the short and curlies, because they've got 3 years left on him, and he wants to move to, I don't know, Man City or something who are challenging for titles. I just think maybe it's a bit of a mistake. 5 years, but
it works for both parties. You sign a 5-year deal, all right. Everton have got, if he catches fire and someone want to buy in, they've got his contract there that protects him in that regard. Also, he's not ready for that next tier of club, so Everton are wanting to get into that kind of European mix. Perfect signing. 5 year now in the modern day, with Chelsea are signing players to 7, 8, 9 year deals. Listen, for me, it's the perfect deal. Perfect club for him. Come and play every single week and make yourself a legend at Everton. And if you can get in and around the England picture, then who knows what the future holds for you. But I think Dewsbury Hall and him for Everton going forward is a good midfield.
Yeah, it is.
The problem we've got is, obviously, we've got to find, hopefully tonight he shows up, but fucking this Barry, we need to find someone who can put the ball in the back of the net regularly, again, like Lukaku, because we've never replaced Romelu Lukaku.
Yeah, there's a kid someone watching highlights the other day. There's a centre forward who plays for Porto, and what I'm thinking, he would be ideal for Everton. And what's his name? And you want to still, he was unbelievable. And just someone posted highlights.
Would Moyes sign someone like that?
I thought, well, if you get in with the right agents, surely you can get the right players. I don't know.
There's a tricky game for Everton tonight, because we've been shiting since the split asses have played there.
What score was it? This is the first show we've done this year.
Yeah, we've been shite.
It was.
We've been shite since.
What score was the last game?
Was it? They got beat.
Everton.
Was it 2-2? Was it Desmond? I don't even remember.
Because it was
Everton beat Villa last time.
No, Leeds. What scores Everton Leeds last season?
We got Tarkowski, stupid pen. Got 2-1, was it?
1-0.
1-0.
Stupid pen. Remember Tarkowski leaned into it. First game of the season for us.
Yeah, it was.
Harsh penalty. And to be fair to Leeds, I think Leeds have been brilliant. Certainly the last period. Calvert-Lewin, he's had a lot of stick on Merseyside, and you know, the way he left Everton probably didn't leave a good taste in the Evertonians' mouth. But also, to be fair to him, he's fucking been superb, certainly in the last few weeks for Leeds, and real steal on a free transfer.
Yeah, you said in the chat here, this Agawawa, I've seen him play, this Sam Agawawa, Spanish kid. You want to see him?
Sound fucking Spanish, him, lad.
You want to see him.
Samu Agawawa.
He's what is he? 6'2", 6'3", built like a brick shit house. Fast, quick, good in the air, both feet. He scored like.
Plays in the Portugal League.
I know, but he scored like how many goals he scored this season? Then when he watched clips of him this season,
he was handful, by the way.
He scored 30 goals in that league.
Evan Nielsen was an handful again, weren't he?
Yeah, he's
good player. Bournemouth, their recruitment top notch.
Yeah. What about Big Veg?
Do you know what disappointed me the most about it? Obviously made a mistake, but you know what the mistake for me was, and everyone's gone about this mistake where he went to kick the ball out and missed it. Yeah, that's a mistake, but that wasn't the worst part of what he'd done there. Okay, the worst part of what he'd done was he went to kick the ball, he missed it. He didn't follow it through. He did the next part was, okay, I've missed the ball. Work your fucking nuts off to get in and smash and make sure that ball doesn't come back into play. You've missed the ball. Now go and make up for your mistake. He just sort of laxy-daisy.
That's him a little bit. He's a bit nonchalant like that, isn't he?
He just thought, it's going out, so leave it. Honest, I was like...
I thought he could have done more for the last goal.
And then he fucking blamed... Well, it wasn't him, it was Slot who blamed the wind. I mean, that was a bit harsh, and for Fabrizio Romano quoted him saying he blamed the wind. It was Slot who said that. But Slot blamed the wind. He's fucking...
It's so embarrassing, that.
Oh, it's so embarrassing. The wind blew his hair off.
Give me Chabby.
Get him.
So what's the plan then, lads? What goes on here? Are you getting rid of the Baldy one and Xabi Alonso in? Stevie G assistant manager end of the season.
I've said it for a while, and I've said it all along. He won the league. Fair play to him. He did still have to win the league, but he won the league with someone else's team on the coattails of that team. Who them players still had Klopp's DNA in them for definitely the first half of last season. When it come to like March time, that's when we dipped. He'd coached all the great stuff Klopp had coached in them. He'd coached it out of them. He'd gone to this slow, pedantic, boring, possession-based, I'm going to pass you to death. Not Spanish tiki-taka, it was slow Dutch. It was the slow Dutch footy.
Yeah, progressive build-up.
It was progressive build-up. It was...
Come on then, good start here, the Toffees.
And it doesn't suit Liverpool. We've never been that kind of team. And that's a massive change from going to Klopp's.
No, so again, yeah. So what I'm saying to you here, what do you do? Like, what do you do? Yeah, what's the situation?
Well,
you've got a magic wand here. What do you do?
I'd get rid of the Slot tomorrow,
and give the job to Xabi Alonso.
Xabi Alonso, if he wants it.
Okay. What about you, Lex?
I told you in the car before. Like, I will get rid of the Slot now if. The only reason why is because Alonso is available right now.
Yeah, that's a big part of it.
If he weren't. Then I'd probably just keep Slot till the end of the season.
You're not waiting for him to heal back over? You're not waiting for him to heal over?
Alonso's coming in at the end of the season.
Properly. You're not waiting for him to start walking properly?
He's still got nappies on.
Get the stitches. Wait for the stitches to come out.
Well, listen, someone said as well the other day, you're saying that about Alonso, Liverpool. Who's your manager? He's been absolutely rimmed by Man United that left Hughes and then come back.
Yeah, big.
Yeah, so you've done the same with Mike.
Pick calling, didn't he? Like Pick came, just had to wave him off, didn't you? Fucking caretaker Willie, see you later, pal. Took him back now, the old slapper. He's back now, though, isn't he? I mean, for some Evertonians, some Evertonians didn't want him back because of that.
Yeah, I know, and it was a fair point.
Yeah, but also, you know, you can't knock him out. Rusty Plums, he's come back and done a steady job. I mean, whether he needs to move to progress the club or not, I think, you know, he's certainly taken us from a rough period, and you don't ever feel like we're going to go down. Like, you always think there's a chance we can win every game. There's also a chance we can lose every game because he is a bit pragmatic in his setup.
That blue button at the bottom of the arrow and read that.
All right, he's a bit of a like, you know what you're going to get with Moisey, but also you know, you don't have to look over your shoulder thinking, fuck me, we could go out of division again this year.
No, but that's what he come to steady the ship, and he steadied the ship. So you think you need to now move up again.
But again, you got to be careful not to try and run before you can walk. And I think Liverpool, you know, I had to risk a little bit. Well played, lad. I'd have to risk a little bit here of being a little bit ungrateful. You know, a manager who wins you the league, a manager who is cool, calm, calculated customer in the midst of that. should be given, I think, at least to the end of the season. If you don't make the Champions League, then I think he's up against it. But
we're not going to make the Champions League. We're not. Not with the way we're playing. It's not going to happen. He doesn't know his strongest 11. He doesn't know his best formation.
What's this?
He just hasn't. He doesn't know, and it's what we're in February, and the worst part about one of the worst parts about the weekend was we ended up again playing with 2 midfielders in defence.
Yeah, but you were brilliant during the week against Marseille, weren't you? You know, beat Marseille, great result over the South Coast.
We beat Marseille.
France.
Marseille were no great shakes, and I think that French league, I'm going to disrespect the French league here, aren't I? You had
obviously
Hendrick scored an hat-trick yesterday.
Did he?
So yeah. So
Did he?
yeah.
They won 5.
Tyler Morton scored
against Metz.
Scoring 30-yard
I'm saying
bangers.
you're playing against Metz and Marseille. You have to accept I'm not saying they're as strong as the Prem, but they are.
That's what I'm saying.
Still decent sides.
Still decent side, but they're not. When I watch them,
Still a Champions League win away from home with a clean sheet and a win. It's got to give you some confidence.
Yeah,
Clearly
correct. It gave us definitely
overconfidence.
It was a good win. It was a very good win, but Marseille are Premier League like top level.
Where would Marseille finish in the Prem, do you reckon?
10th.
Right, so like you'd say Brighton and that'd beat Marseille.
Yeah,
right.
I'd say the Brighton beat Marseille. I think Marseille are around.
I'd say like 7th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Marseille.
I think yeah.
No, we'll take 7th. No,
I think Chelsea and that are stronger than them when you think of it like that. You know that you're kind of thinking 6 positions like Chelsea, Newcastle, isn't it? You're thinking Villa and
Villa are stronger.
They'd all beat Marseille.
Yeah,
but again, it's at 6 to 8. I'd say I wouldn't say 10th. I think you pushed them down a bit far there.
Between 6 and.
Like I'm looking at Mason Greenwood, thinking he get a Liverpool side.
Mason. Listen, Mason Greenwood the other day, even though it was
one year he scored on his debut for them, 13 minutes into his debut, the weekend. A good win for Marseille against Lens. Lens been going well.
Do you reckon he's fuming watching Saka with Nwaneri? Because he doesn't get a sniff, does he? And he's just not getting any goals.
But that 1 year, he's got an end product. Like he scores goals. Like young kid, but he was affecting games and fucking scoring goals. So. You know, he'll have incredible self-belief. He'll be like that going, this cheeky bastard's not playing me and he fucking signed this Meadowacre. You'd be fuming. You know what I mean? Especially if you think you're a real player, which that kid must be a real player. You've also got the other talented kid there, that Max Diamond, who's meant to be a generational player, and no one's seen anything fucking of him.
No, because he's only kid though. I mean,
but I'm still saying to you, like, you know, Arteta isn't going to fucking... He just wants to win that league. He's one selfish bastard, that.
No, but I mean, not playing Max Diamond's not... I mean, I think... Slot come out today and said we give Rio and Guma like 2 days a week off, you know, just so we don't like overtrain him and over like.
No way.
Yeah, we give him like 2 days a week off or something.
I seen he had the tea cozy on the head there, then he's gone for the Frimpong tea cozy with the.
Why didn't he go down?
The lampshade. The lampshade.
It was embarrassing that.
I mean, you're saying he should dive.
It's the opposite of embarrassing.
If you're his manager, you absolutely bollock him for not going down there.
There was plenty of contact.
Not dive.
Are you asking someone
to dive? There was
no
dive because there was a clear contact. He got proper took out and he struggled staying his feet.
A few Liverpool fans in the chat here saying Alonso too green. He fluked Leverkusen.
No,
not ready.
No, nonsense. Alonso.
Who else is out there though? Robbie Keane's doing all right at Ferencváros because he's an ex-Liverpool player.
No,
Ferencváros.
Yeah, who did
Hungary? Somewhere in Hungary, isn't he?
Yeah, Hungary. Yeah, he's in Hungary. Yeah, he just Bournemouth bought his player, didn't he? Bought his best player. That kid who come on against us.
Kite's out there coaching somewhere, isn't he? Was he having a go in Holland somewhere?
I'm agreeing with Noah before. If Alonso wasn't available now, I'd be like, okay, let's just stick to the slot. We're not going to get top 4. Let's stick with slot and let's just bin him off, and then see what happens in the summer. Maybe Luis Enrique, maybe Alonso, something like that. But no, because Alonso's available now, he's not going to be on the market for long, and he's the one manager who would turn the club around in terms of fans as well, because the fans aren't having slot. This is the big one. Fans aren't having him. So, you know, when the fans aren't having you, and we know some of the players are, we've seen Curtis Jones argue with him, we've seen McAllister come out and say something about him, you know, we've seen Salah say something about him. I think he's half lost his dressing room, and the fans just aren't having him. And Virgil van Dijk came out today and said, no, I want to keep my vice captain here. I want him here. So it's like, what's going on?
I told you what went on. You fucking pissed off the footballing gods by trying to buy footy. That's what's happened, lad. You can't do it. You tried to buy the game. And what happened is, you got the fucking crystal skulls out of sync now, and obviously now you're in a period of transition again, because nobody's seen this coming, let's be honest. No. After last year, and then obviously the spend You go and fuck me. We've absolutely HMS pissed the league, yeah.
No, but if you do remember when we done the transfer deadline day show, what did I say about not signing Gay?
Your site was big, yeah.
I did say not signing Gay then is bigger than DCL. Not signing Gay would be a bigger miss than signing Isaac would be a positive. I did say that, and
he's
it
going to
is.
celebrate if he scores, I reckon.
Oh yeah, he's going to get his handbag out and wave it in his ears.
No, he's fucking got mates at Everton. He won't sell him.
Do you reckon he won't celebrate?
It's just not worth it, is it?
He won't.
Respect.
He wouldn't.
I don't think he will. I don't think he'll be like.
No
I hate
chance.
that though. You know, I'm not asked about when players celebrate. I just think
That's just
Unless it's like a Lampard and he went back to City for Chelsea, like who's
That's
like one of the
different.
best of ever players.
Yeah, that's
But
different.
like, I'm not being funny.
Do you reckon if Gerrard would have signed for Chelsea, he'd have celebrated back at Fingo
No.
at
No.
Anfield? No,
no.
even because he'd have got dogs abuse.
He didn't sign. No,
Not
did
dogs,
he?
we just think of respect because he's. I don't think he was right not to sign for Chelsea. He knows he was.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
No,
let's
yeah.
fast forward into a world where he does sign for Chelsea. I think he'd have got that much stick at Anfield.
Yeah.
He might have celebrated in the end, like Rooney at Goodison.
But
Rooney,
that was he was. Remember how close he was to Chelsea at the time. Jesus.
Gerrard.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
remember
God.
that.
It
to
must
be
have.
fair,
Yeah,
it was awful,
I
No.
thought it was nearly done. I
Remember the lads
thinking it was
the
done.
lads were talking about looking at. Remember saying like, what they were playing next for our first game next season. Talking about Chelsea, he was thinking, oh my God, this is knocking me sick.
I was sharp.
so
Yeah,
good,
he's
isn't he?
killing. This NDI's
Oh,
killing
he's boss.
Bogle here,
He's
isn't
a
he?
great player.
Posh player.
Yeah, he's Grealish being out the side. I think Grealish has burnt a few bridges with the Everton fans. They really took him to the bosom. You know, we're all over him in terms of giving him
Got him.
that back in the Evertonians. And then I think this night out in the Christmas period and missing games and then not quite being at the level and the team suffering, I think Grealish has bore the brunt of it to the point where a lot of Evertonians now aren't sure whether they'd keep Jack Grealish on a permanent.
I agree with you there. I think also is. I think it depends on cost. Oh, what a
Great
tackle.
lad.
By the way, lad, he's been good this season, that Aronson. I like him. Busy little bee, they yank up the top there. They signed him from Texas Bible Crunchers.
Did they? Yeah.
Yeah, no, we played against him in the WSL Nonsense Pottery AstroTurf Dome.
AstroTurf Dome.
Did they sign him from America?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's American, isn't he? So I
He's
didn't know they
Yankee.
signed him in
American.
America.
I thought they signed him from.
Maybe
No.
they got him from Germany. They usually come via Germany, don't they? Aronson.
That's all you know.
Or Sweden, with usually the Germans, don't they? They
Sure,
go
the
out there.
chat or so.
Yeah, where's he
Man,
now?
this fucking Barry, honest to God. Trying me hardest with him, but like, Aronson's on the counter here. That counter attack is because
No,
of
get
Barry's fucking back to goal
Salzburg.
play.
Salzburg, yeah,
Salzburg.
Austria.
Germany, innit?
No, it is. It's Austrian, isn't he?
Austria. Red Bull, part
Yeah.
of the Red Bull
So
organisation.
we got.
He actually played for Bethlehem. What's his first team?
Hallelujah.
Bethlehem.
Bethlehem Bible Crunchers in
So-
America, not in Israel.
It says Bethlehem. Nah, it must be in America because then he
Yeah,
signed
they're
for
the Bible
Philadelphia
Crunchers
Union.
then. Yeah.
That would be the God Squad. The God Squad read you moaning.
I was thinking the other day, every pundit now on the telly's bold, isn't he? Can you name me a pundit who isn't bold? A bold man.
No, I can't.
Name me a pundit now on the major thing, who isn't bold.
Gerrard.
Yeah, no, he dyed his head.
Don't say he's not like a regular though. Do you mean like a regular?
Do you reckon Stephen dyed
Gerrard,
his head?
Roy
yeah,
Keane?
I'm saying like bold man.
Roy Keane.
Bold, biggest comb over since Bobby Cheltenham.
Is he a
Have you not seen the monkey's ass on Royston the Keane? Big baboon's ass on the back. Lad, yeah, where did you see this? Royston.
January Redknapp's got a bit of an island going on, hasn't he? I've seen that.
Royston.
Listen, it's just age,
G-Nev.
isn't it? It's just age.
Gary Neville.
Yeah, back of Roy Keane's head there, look. Seen it?
Oh, half
Royston's got the old monkey's ass on the back, yeah.
Crafty comb
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
Fair enough.
I only say that because I was listening to the match of the day stuff, and Rooney was going through the Man United clips in the game, and I couldn't help but just look at the top of his head. He kept looking down to look, and I couldn't take what he was saying seriously because I was just looking at the fucking monstrosity on the top of his head. I can't take you serious if you're on my telly with mad stuff stuffed at the top of your head. Alright? So, if you're on there, Lescott, and you got some fucking mad styrofoam contraption on the top of your head, sprayed a certain colour to make it look like your hair, just be known, I'm not looking for what you've got to offer from a tactical insight. As you're talking, I'm just looking at the fucking beehive on the top of your head, going, is he fucking serious? Who's letting him out the house? Fucking dressed like that this morning. Who said you can't go out with that fucking walnut whip on the top of your head, pal? No. Just go bold.
No, he can't go bald, he can't.
Go bold.
He
Or
can't.
just turn up with what you've got. You've got what you've got. You can't be on the telly asking people to take your football work serious and you're breaking down a game when the fucking thatch roof is fucking flashing 4K HD. You can't get away with it now. So if you're face for the radio, if you can't fucking just go out there and just let your head grow normal behaviour on your bunts, then you can't be on the telly, especially not in 4K.
I can't even comment on anyone's hair, so
If you wear the cap, you've accepted it. You're wearing the cap.
I just whip mine off. It's gone now. I'd say.
But like you got Joe Hart on there, mid-transplant.
Yeah, but
You got Royston.
back first time. Oh, you fucked it.
Oh, good defender, lad. Good defending, Tag. You got Royston on there. Now, when I look at some of the people that are in the punditry space, some of them, seriously, just have to be what they are. Don't, like, stop putting all mad stuff on you, like fucking jib all that. Because it's inauthentic, and I think, nah, mate, you can't. You've spent...
You're talking about trust issues,
You
aren't
could have
you?
been watching the game here and given us incredible feedback, but you've spent the last hour and 14 minutes in front of the mirror making sure that the candy floss was fucking organised before you come on the fucking show tonight. Instead of looking at the stat pack or fucking seeing what's going on in the football world to give us this insightful tactical analysis and opinion, you've actually been sitting there fucking making sure that your fucking stupid paper mache hair, false hair, is fucking put together so you can fucking pretend to us who are viewing at home that you've got a fringe and you haven't.
Listen, I'm
Off
again,
the telly.
not saying nothing on my... Oh, I should spun. I'm not commenting on
If
it.
you can't go on with your normal hair and you have to fucking daffy your Barney, no, get off the telly. You can't get away with it now. 4K, HD, fucking plasma tellies. You can't get away with it. Get on the radio. The Toffees here. This is a game. This is a game that if Everton win, you can start thinking about Europe. You can start to say, can we fucking get into that kind of top 8?
How many? It was a top 8, is it? Yeah.
Well, it could be 7. It's usually 7 or 8, isn't it? But like, because again, without the fucking FA Cup, we haven't got any fucking league fixtures. We're going with Saturday. Lads are now back from the AFCON. We should really be a team that climbs the table in the back half of the season, especially when Moyes plays. Now, Leeds at home. You know, you're looking at it going, if you can't beat those newly promoted teams at home, then you're not going to get in the European picture. But for Everton here today, this is a game that, for me, can make or break your season. Because you lose it, or you draw it, fucking people's heads are down going, fucking hell, it's another one of them seasons. We can't go down. We can't fucking do anything. And the life goes out the stadium, and the fact that you're playing in a new stadium, the novelty's wore off. Whereas if you win it, all of a sudden you're just keeping... touching distance of the European picture, and it can keep your season going.
Yeah.
You know, certainly after the big win of Villa the other day, it just kind of backs that results up against a team that's thinking about winning the league. So again, for us, I think just to get fucking kind of back-to-back wins and just start thinking about having something to play for in the season is going to be massive. And I think for Everton, you know, getting a European spot this year for Everton would be a fucking huge step in the right direction. Because again, it allows you to recruit players. You can get that next tranche of player.
It also gives you the big wedge as well. It's not. It's. And people think that the Europa League is not that much, but it is.
But it allows you to develop a squad, because you can justify building a squad and taking a bit of financial
risk.
Kind of risk, because you've got the two competitions to keep teams happy. So it allows you then to compete. On a better scale in the league, but also you can build a team that can, you know, go on a cup run or maybe a little Europa fucking trip, and, you know, get the optimism back in the go on, lad. And also the fact that you got Ndai and Idrissa Gueye coming back, having won, and you're thinking, can they bring that positive momentum and that winning feeling back? And, you know, for me, as I say, if Everton can get European football this season, it'd be a fucking fantastic achievement, mainly because it allows you to add better players to your group for next season. And Everton now, with the new stadium, I've got no excuse not to keep building. Spurs are shit this year. They're not always going to be shit. Newcastle are having a trickier season than normal. Not always going to be like that. So, Everton really can't afford now to keep falling behind. We can't not be in Europe. You've got to be in Europe now to be a big
You're
side.
right. This is the season where Everton have to... they have to push on now because the teams you just mentioned there who are right there not going to be as shit as they are forever. So if Everton don't make Europe this season, I can't see them making the next 2 or 3 seasons because they're not going to. They're going to crack on Newcastle and Spurs. They are.
It's also that thing of you got to then keep all your better players. If suitors come for Illiman and Diaye or Bramthwaite or even the kind of lads in and around the group now. Armstrong could develop into a good player. Garner, we're saying, could develop into a good player. So the problem is if you don't keep improving, you don't keep growing your club, then your better players get sniped and picked off. Oh, get there, good block. You start to lose your James Garners because someone else comes poaching. Newcastle come poaching or whoever has made the European picture. So again, I think for Everton, the big thing about Moyes' tenure first time round was we never had any money. It was always where's the Arteta money bill and all that. This time, if he does get in that situation, you would like to think the Friedkin group, have the ability to back David Moyes and allow him to finish the job. He had to leave Everton to go to Man United to try to do, which is build a team capable of challenging at the higher end of the Premier League, in royal blue. And again, you've got an England goalie. You've got, I think Bramthwaite could be a potential England starter in the future.
Yeah.
Obviously, Garner's got a bit of work to do, but there is some noises that he may well, push his nose into that picture. So from Everton's perspective, really, there is shoots of optimism, but again, football is very much about fucking timing and getting your run at the right time.
Look,
I do think Everton have got to start having more demand to obviously start to consistently build a side that can play in Europe.
Yeah, and I think again they need to do that this season more than any other season. And if they do, and they do get that money from the Europa League, I mean, all the finances were out this week, and Everton's aren't out yet, and we've seen the first time ever Liverpool event with the top earners, and that's had the highest wage bill in the Premier League. But it just showed from the Champions League money, we got 80 million quid.
Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it?
So it's like, wow. I mean, Everton would get, say, 20, 30 million for Everton in Europa. It's big money for Everton, that. It's big money. And this stadium, we've seen how much Liverpool are now earning on Spurs with the stadium. Though this stadium now, and the prices Everton are charging are fucking outrageous. So they can now crack on and start earning good money and take it that next level. But they do need you, right? This season, they've got to get Europe. So you crack on with the money from the stadium, from Europe. That could bring in an extra 50, 60 million quid on top of the coffers, which is a couple of players, what you didn't have the money for, to build your squad, to have a go, and keep your existing best players.
Well, that's the thing about the group of players Everton have got here. They're not, you're not needing loads. They've got loads of players that are developing in there. It's got some good talent in that group, so it's not a complete overhaul, but it does need some quality additions. You've just seen from the small cameos we've had at Grealish, how we're playing at that quality, how much, I've watched Everton a couple of times this season, he moves at a different speed to everybody else. And again, I suppose that's why you pay 100 million for him, and City have gone and pursued him over the time they have, because he has been an elite level player, Jack. The problem for Everton is, are we getting lads at the end of that cycle that we've got to kind of fix up and do on, or will there be a day where, Everton can...
Fucking foul, isn't it?
That's a foul, ref.
Give it,
It's got to.
Everton can, get back into, trying to sign them type of players. I do go back onto it, but like James Rodriguez.
He changed it a bit for Everton.
Kind of Lukaku type, when Everton are taking, I'm not saying the best players in Europe, but certainly, higher end players rather than players we're having to fix up and
there's a player who's been linked today with Fenerbahce, and I don't know why Everton are not, only on loan for now. And I don't know why Everton are all over it. Marmouche.
Is he linked with Fenerbahce? Is he?
Yeah.
He wouldn't play for Everton.
Why wouldn't he stay in the area?
That's a strange one. That I didn't.
He go to Everton.
He scored a good goal, didn't he, in his last time out?
Yeah,
Someone in our fancy football had the sniff because he took Haaland. The leading it took Haaland out the team.
Big freak. Hey, against Wolves at home.
Yeah, he's. We're
There's
going to
something wrong there, you know.
Lad, he took Haaland out the side.
I had him be fucking captain.
He must know. He must have got City's
I had him
team.
be captain, didn't I?
Yeah, I think he got City's team. Everyone will have done. Thinking Wolves at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting info. He must be. That might be Pep Guardiola in disguise. That. Someone knew, when I seen it, I thought he must know where Haaland's not in. Tough out there, lads. It's you're competing against.
But yeah, Marmoush would. He's the level of player.
Go on then. Don't come back.
Don't show it too much.
Should have keep.
Do you know what? He made that himself, though. To be fair,
it's not bad. Oh, ain't that bad.
He made that himself.
Bandari fucking won the race.
Unbelievable.
I mean, what could he have done there? What could he have done there? He doesn't move right, does he?
Chopped it.
Doesn't move right.
Chopped it. His legs.
Doesn't move right. Yeah, looks like he's running funny.
He runs like Zach Polanski.
He does.
Oh, fucking hell. We pay 35 mil for him. Is he a tit whisperer as well? Fucking hell. Oh my God. He just didn't move right. He never looked like he was ever under control there at any point. I mean, he did incredibly well to get himself in that spot. Like, when I think of Vardy as someone who gets in front there, they cut across you and then put the brakes on and let you hit the back of them and get a free kick, get you booked.
Just chop him and see, if he clips you, you go down. But I don't know, there's a Leeds fan in the chat here saying the refs ruining the show in favour of Everton. I don't
Everton are getting a load. Thoughts on the newest ice shooting.
I don't know much.
I've only seen a little bit about it.
It's hard to comment when you don't know the whole story.
The guy had a gun, didn't he? Did he have a gun?
So you're going to bring a gun to a knife fight, you're going to get fucking shot, aren't you? You know what I mean? He had a gun, and he's... Have you seen the picture of him on someone's Street America in full drag rig out and all that? The fella who got shot with the big rainbow beard and all that. Anyway,
I can't believe anything to see now because of AI.
I suppose so, yeah. But he's brought a gun to when he's been intercepting these ICE agents. So... There's only one reason you're doing that, and okay, America's self-defense, but you're going against federal agents with a gun, and even if it has gone off accidentally, which is what the rumour is, it's gone off accidentally. You brought a gun. That's the bottom line of it for me.
Accidentally?
His gun.
He shot at them?
No, this ICE agent's meant to have had his gun took off him, but it's gone off accidentally. Then one of the ICE agents has shot him dead. Bang 5 times, bang, 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 killed him.
The video?
There's a few videos knocking about. One's AI badly, so you don't know what to believe. But I don't know much of the story, so I'm only going on what
saying, though, that this ICE thing isn't a new thing. It's been here for a long period of time. And they were saying when Barack Obama was in charge that there was 57 deaths by ICE. Similar to what we're seeing. Obviously, it's immigration, isn't it?
Yeah.
So people are obviously not wanting to be fucking deported and sent back to fucking Guatemala or whatever the fucking Central American hellhole are from.
Yeah.
They've escaped. They're wanting to obviously do the job they're doing and stay in America. But obviously they're there illegally and ICE have a job to do. And it's not easy. Clearly people don't want to leave and are going to be very put out when you try and make them leave and try and escape and fucking abscond and drive cars. And the thing is, in America, everyone's armed. So if you do try and get away from the busies or you do try and, get a stop by the busies on the side of the road, there is a possibility because they have fucking guns that it could go Pete Tong.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, whether you like it or not, you've got to pay fucking due care and attention because you don't want to get yourself shot. Now, if you start driving a car at the busies and they've got guns, then you might get shot.
Yeah.
Also, if you've got a gun on you and the busies trying to stop you or asking you questions and you fucking pull the gun out or you fucking shots accidentally get fired, you also might get shot.
Correct.
So fuck about and you find out.
That's exactly what's happened.
Unfortunately, thousands of people die every minute on this planet. Some of them doing some of the most stupid shit you've ever seen in your life. Some of them minding their own beeswax, and some of them fucking protesting ICE agents removing illegal immigrants and fucking dicking about. And you don't want to see anyone get shot. No one does. But also, there's a dead simple way to not get shot. Stop fucking about with busies with guns.
Yeah.
And if they say, fucking get down on your knees now and do fucking 87 burpees, get down on your knees and do fucking 87 burpees.
Yeah.
And if they say, put your hand on your fucking nose, stand on one leg and hop up and down, fucking stand on one fucking leg.
You've done
put
that
your
before,
hand on your nose. What you do what they fucking tell you. And if you don't, they'll fucking shoot you. Like, dead simple.
Yeah, as I say, no one wants to see anyone die, but I mean, it's fuck about find out, isn't it? That's what's happened.
Well, Since we've been away, I don't know whether you've seen this. We may know we're talking about it Friday. The Secretary of State for America, someone Lisa Johnson or Lisa Rogers or something.
Oh, was the yeah?
Let's give us a bit of a shout out, me and Linehan saying Joey Barton.
Joey Barton. I'm sure she must have been watching.
Out, yeah?
She must be watching your French interview, thinking you are va parlez-vous français, mustn't she?
She must have. Yeah, she's read it in a French accent, and
yeah,
she must
she's
have
read
seen
that in a
that.
French
He's
accent.
a French fella. Him.
Yeah,
Speaks perfect French.
He's seen the ghosty. She's seen the go. Oh,
Get in!
well left. Oh, well left.
And spoilers in the chat. Get them fucked off.
Oh, was the spoilers? Did he?
Nice
see
one,
that?
Dave. Dave sorting it out for us.
Ah, God, that's bad defending again. There's me 3-0 up in smoke.
I've still got 2-1
I've
Everton.
got Taki. Oh man,
I've put Tark in.
Rather Everton get beat anyway.
Put him in. Put him in.
He well left though, because he could
James Justin?
that Anderson could have shot there, couldn't he? With the yank, and he would have been on his wrong foot. No, he's got that muscle there. That's not. That's not.
Hang on a sec.
No,
Hang on a sec.
I'm hanging on all.
Oh,
They
well left,
got lucky,
Calvert Lewin. Well left,
got
lad.
lucky there.
Well left.
Got lucky there.
Yeah,
Got
well
lucky
left.
there. Let's see.
It's like Connor's dad the
No.
other day.
Oh,
on,
lads,
come on.
kicked him. Kicked him. Could be a red that. Calvert Lewin's trying to get the shot away.
But yeah, quickly going back to this ice shooting before we spontaneously
it.
combust.
Oh, for fuck. He's unlucky as well.
Don't
It's
go.
not Oggy though, is
Don't
it?
go.
No, it's not on target.
Well, they had Trump's ice chief, Tom Homan, his name is.
I've seen him. Yeah,
called
he's a nuts guy, yeah.
He's being called a Nazi now and everything.
Okay.
He was the same ice chief that Barack Obama had.
Yeah.
And he got given a big award for it, and everyone was calling him. It's just these. It's fashionable for the left to be fucking. You know, they just bandwagon jump, don't they? That's
I
all it
tuned
is.
into Trump doing a bit of a live talk at the WEF the other day, where he is mad when you watch him live.
Yeah, he's nuts.
He's nuts, and also he's doing some mad stuff, like, you know, we're taking Greenland and all that. Like, he is also doing some mad stuff. Venezuela's a bit mad, as we spoke about before. So we have to give the left a little bit of. I can see why they're getting anxious and they're saying, you know, he's a fucking dictator and he's fucking not going to give up power and all that.
They had 20 pence onto everything. Yeah, we understand Trump's fucking nuts, and we know he's not the full shill, and we know he does some batshit crazy stuff. But the stuff they call him, the stuff they proclaim he is, like this big Hitler second coming, all that, it's not even close.
Well, he's a bit mad though, isn't he? He is a bit mad. Like, we have to accept he's not. He is a megalomaniac. I don't know whether you have heard this interview where he phones up a reporter pretending to be somebody who's tipping off about Donald Trump.
No.
So Donald Trump phones a New York.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a New York Times or something. He phones a reporter basically to pretend to be somebody giving information about himself, and the fella knows it's him, or the woman knows it's him on the other line, but just plays along with it. And he's like, oh yeah, Donald's done this and you can hear it's him. So he's obviously a fucking crackpot.
Yeah.
He's then become the leader of the world. You know, he's been fucking everywhere in between, bankrupt to fucking, you know,
billionaire to bankrupt to billionaire.
Mad cat.
Yeah.
And now they've nearly killed him. He's managed to survive that, and he's fucking now back leading the world and just gone, right, fuck all yous try to make my life hell. Right, I'm gonna fucking show yous who's the fucking gaffer here.
Do you think he knows he's on his last legs, and he's just like doing a Putin a bit and like saying, well, fuck you all then?
Well, again, I kind of agree with, like, I'm agreeing with what he's saying. Like, let's get rid of globalism. Like, let's, you know.
But that's my point. Some of it's stuff's batshit crazy.
Drill. Like, why are the British not drilling? What the fuck's he doing here? O'Brien, that's twice he's been pulled in that wide seam. Twice he looked like a fish out of water. We've got North Sea oil. Why aren't we drilling?
That's a foul.
Like, we're opening wind turbines and like we're importing, you know, energy resources from all over the place, but why aren't we actually drilling our own oil fields? Right?
Yeah.
So that makes sense. So it's also like common sense stuff that you go, well, actually, what Trump's advocating, what they were talking about in the WEF, they're talking about we're all one kind of thing and making everything climate neutral and carbon neutral, and actually that's fucking the planet up. That's fucking the economies of the planet up, because the people on the planet are really unhappy. Yeah, we might be seeing a 1% drop in carbon emissions, but actually every fucking country's near civil war because of inflation and all the other mad stuff from the race for, oh God, I thought it was going to bring them down. For the race to this net zero. Whereas Trump and that are coming along and saying, no, we're not fucking playing this stupid game. There's a load of bollocks, this climate fucking hoax.
Yeah.
And we're getting back to common sense principles. We're going to drill the fucking oil out the ground. And anyone fucking about with oil and oil prices, we're just going to fucking slap you and fucking kidnap you in your bed and put them in prison until we fucking work out who to sell your oil to. And if you don't fucking like it, suck on this fucking big aircraft carrier that's passed right off your waters now, you little tit.
You're getting padded up with P. Diddy in New York and his baby oil.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, now, the alternative to that is, let's just fast forward here. We could have had Kamala Harris and fucking Joe's got fucking Parkinson's Biden.
Oh yeah, that would have been worse.
Now the other thing that's coming down the track here is, are the Democrats going to have to get the shit together, same as Labour or whoever fucking for the next election?
Yeah.
It looks like it's Gavin Newsom. Gavin's doing the tour, who is the cheese ball of cheese.
Yeah,
The
cheese king.
When they talk about people who I fucking absolutely cannot fucking abide, Gavin Newsom is in my top 3. He makes me skin crawl. The governor of California, who's the thingo, and he's a fucking right punt. And also, his beard got absolutely... Oh, Calvert-Lewin should have scored at the post. Oh my God, Calvert-Lewin just had a great chance to hit the beans on. Gavin Newsom was a cook, wasn't he, for Harvey Weinstein?
Was he, yeah?
Harvey Weinstein, one of his beard, his wife.
I'll knick-knack no.
His wife is one of Harvey Weinstein's dick.
Yeah?
What, I think
Conquest.
Sucked the what's it?
She's nobbled the knick-knack.
She's sucked the boiled wort.
Should have scored there. That absolutely rattled the beans on. Look.
Oh, fucking hell. O'Brien, we've been advocating O'Brien being a centre half and looking better. Fuck me. He's been all over the gaff since he's been in there today. He should score.
He should score, yeah.
Yeah, he's got to score. Fuck me.
Since
the fucking Everton ladies have played at the Bramley Moore Superdome, nothing. Someone's fucking luck in that stadium has ran out.
Yeah, Everton's.
Yeah.
Someone has buried a black cat
under
the fucking pitch or something, or in the dressing room. Someone's had a black cat in the showers.
Must be the towels.
Someone's rubbed the black cat in the showers.
Must be the towels.
Yeah, someone's put it. I put in the chat today. Did you lot see the John Barnes interview on the overlap? He seems to be the only black player, ex-player, who speaks sense regarding racism. We spoke about this a few times, and I've mentioned John Barnes a few times, getting him on, because he is the only one who would have a good conversation with you about racism today, and he spoke so much sense on the overlap about racism. And it was like, I think Ian Wright was a bit uncomfortable in his chair listening to. I mean, Barnes, he's fucking, he's one of my first heroes. But he does talk so much sense. He basically talked about, he said, I can't sit here and say I was a millionaire, but I know I was treated badly because I'm black. Said, I got a few bananas thrown a pitch at me, and that was racism properly back then.
Yeah.
He said, but what it is today and what people are saying today, he said, it's not. He said, it's more of a classism. He said, it's more of like, he said,
I've heard him speak loads, John Barnes, on it. I think he speaks really well on it. It goes against the narrative of the kind of victim card that some of the pundits and people in that space want to play. And he has a refreshing voice when he talks about, obviously, Liverpool and how easy it was to settle because of the Irish, community and so on and so forth. So I do think John speaks really well when he speaks about it, but also because it doesn't fit that narrative that they want to push, you don't see him really celebrated in those circles or have his cause championed, because well played, lad. It doesn't actually suit the victim narrative that some people want to make that issue about. He spoke
about why they left Jamaica, and it was quite interesting. Didn't know that.
Said his mum was a politician. He
said
from a middle class family.
His mum basically created the first political group in Jamaica. His dad was in the army, like quite high up, and there was going to be a coup come in or something. And they asked his dad, he was in the middle, like, "Are you with us or against us?" And he went, "Oh, I serve my country." So they said, "Well, but they moved him out."
Away, yeah.
Yeah. So they moved him out to England, kind of thing. He said, "Well, I can't really sit here and say got bang on about racism when I come from like a really middle class Jamaican family, and my family were involved in racism basically, but back then kind of thing." Said, so it's like it would be disingenuous for me to sit here and go on about it, which is true.
Does he have a role at Liverpool, Barnsley? Does he just do the match day stuff, or does he have no role?
I don't think he has a role as such, like Ian Rush has a role, kind of.
He's arguably your biggest player from the late 80s, early 90s. For me, Barnes was Liverpool's biggest player when I grew up.
Barnes was for, I'd say, for 2 years he was the best player in the world.
Well, yeah, there'll be some who say John Barnes.
18 months, 2
when
years.
he scores at the Maracana that year.
Yeah.
Their
mate was that 88? Was that?
Yeah, so that late 80s, early 90 period. I
He
always
was-
remember Barnes being Liverpool's kind
Oh,
of
he was.
showcase name.
Because he was my first player I remember coming into it, like, in that era, because I was only 6 back then in 88, wasn't I? So he was...
Someone saying here, the only things Barnes speaks about is racism, though.
No, we spoke on the overlap. We spoke a lot more about racism, but I know what you're
Saying in
saying.
the chat here.
I,
Someone else has said Barnes is pretty based, to be fair. Barnes is through Liverpool. Great. He said he sees himself as a scout. It's funny how I was at the Shankly playing fields again, reading the walls, and obviously Bill seen himself as a bit of a like honorary scout. It's weird how, you know, Andy Robertson was linked with a move away from Liverpool this week. Seamus Coleman at Everton.
Nuts.
They kind of come and they become part of the fabric of the community, not just play for the clubs. So I think when you look at players who've done well in the city over the years and been adopted almost by the city, you know, it doesn't matter whether you're Irish, whether you're Jamaican. If you come to this city and you do well from a football perspective, the people love you forever. Do you know what I mean?
Duncan Ferguson, Kevin Campbell.
Loads, yeah. But also the Scousers in amongst that when you think of Fowler and Gerrard.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously Everton have some...
Look at Jan Mulby's
Peter Reid,
accent.
Monkey Heads in there tonight,
Jan Mulby's accent's mad.
Yeah, it's nuts, yeah.
Yes,
nuts.
he is like a proper Scouser, but I know it's got
So
that
that was the thing that made me think, you know, we're hearing a lot about Man United's DNA and Man United identity and Carrick kind of getting battered at, and, you know, they've picked up. Liverpool losing the way. Does Xabi Alonso come in and does he bring in... Could you see a world where Xabi Alonso comes in as manager and brings in Stevie Gerrard or Carragher as an assistant manager?
Carrick won't come to Liverpool. I can see Steven Gerrard coming in. I don't see that as like...
Why is Mylenko trying to volley from the edge of the box at that angle?
He's an absolute
Like
idiot.
1 in 458 million attempts, he would
even
get
the
a shot
best
on
players,
target
the
from there.
stats was like 2% of them go in.
So you could see...
I can see Gerrard coming in.
Yeah.
In some form.
Well, I think if he wants a route map back into Liverpool,
That's his best route. Yeah,
and
I agree.
Liverpool historically, you know, we're talking. I said there, Man United's DNA. Liverpool historically, the boot room and the succession plan of manager, you know, from obviously Shankly to Paisley, Joe Fagan, Roy Evans, Ronnie Moran, all that kind of era. I don't think Liverpool have got that now.
No.
When I look through
No.
it, I go, where's Robbie Fowler? And surely should be in the fabric of the club. Mad Liverpudlian.
Yeah.
Stevie Gerrard. You know, Carragher's obviously doing the Sky stuff. Players like that, you know, Milner, Jordan Henderson, will they come back in that, guys? Will Liverpool, you know, come back to their genetics and their DNA, which is ultimately a boot room culture?
Yeah.
I think
that's
Klopp...
what the fans want.
Well, could Klopp have created that with Henderson and Milner and all that? Has Klopp cleared out at the wrong time?
Klopp left. I think he was... What Klopp said in that interview, he was like, I left, but if you would have asked me 6 months later to come back, I would have said yeah. So it was kind of like a Kenny Dalglish thing when he left Liverpool, and he was just spent. He was done, but he needed time off. And I think, in hindsight, we won the league, but maybe giving it to Pep Linders for 6 months or 12 months and then letting Klopp have a little... At hindsight, I know, but because we won the league as well. But still, going back to the boot room theory, you're right on that. I can see another one I can see potentially coming in maybe is Thiago.
The Barca at the minute.
Yeah.
I don't think he done well enough at Liverpool, mate. I don't think he was like...
He's one of the best midfielders I've ever seen play for Liverpool.
Yeah, but I just don't think...
I know what you mean,
like,
his longevity-wise. I know on his injuries.
He's played for
and stuff.
Bayern, he's played for Barca.
He's played for Liverpool. I think I see Thiago coming back because I think he knows he wants to be a coach and he's doing that at Barca now, isn't he? So I think as an assistant manager,
his old man came to Spain, and obviously isn't that his brother? Mazzinho's the dad, isn't he? His dad's Mazzinho, played for Celta Vigo.
Yeah.
So his brother obviously played. So
for
I'm
Brazil.
looking at
His brother played for Brazil, didn't he?
Yeah, one played for Spain, one played for Brazil. But I'm saying they're obviously Brazilian second generation who settled in Spain, and that's where the family is. So I'm looking at it going, you know, let's be honest here, if you can fucking coach him, like, why are you going to come back to England to coach? Unless it's like...
It's assistant manager at Liverpool, it's a big job.
Yeah, but
It's
I
not-
could
it's
see.
not just a
I don't know
coach.
how close they'll have played together. Obviously in Bayern Munich, Xabi and Thiago. So yeah, I could see it. I'm not ruling it out, but I'm looking at that going.
Shit, that.
I'm looking at it going. Could Gerrard, like, if I'm looking at Stevie Gerrard going, how does Gerrard become Liverpool manager? Gerrard goes back in and kind of grows in that regard, or will Gerrard see himself as, look, I need to go and get another job elsewhere do really well at it, and then that's my route back in on my own steam as my own manager.
It wouldn't surprise me if we kind of know there's whispers already all over the internet that we've been having conversations with Alonso. We don't know what they entail, but it wouldn't surprise me if Gerrard's been mentioned in them conversations. I can see that as a really good shout to Gerrard as the assistant.
Yeah, but would Steven Gerrard want to be Alonso's assistant? Because Gerrard went to Rangers to become Liverpool manager. He went to Aston Villa to get one step closer to becoming Liverpool manager. Do you know what I mean? That's a closer step. So Gerrard has got the credibility and the presence and the finger to be Liverpool manager one day. What Gerrard needs is the experience and the CV to kind of allow that opportunity to present itself.
I still think the best roadmap is like...
But it being Xabi Alonso's assistant, is that going to help his roadmap?
Yeah, I think that's the best roadmap.
See, I don't think it would. I think if he went to work, say, for Thomas Tuchel in with England and then took another couple of jobs, I think like that would be... But I don't think going back in and being Xabi Alonso's assistant for 5 years, unless it's like they're incredibly
close in,
and it's a Brian Clough, Peter Taylor-esque. You know, it's like, who's the manager? They don't
Eddie
know.
Howe. He was thinking that. Yeah.
So it's whether, you know, I'm looking at it going, is Gerrard at that point in his managerial career? Well, some would argue maybe after coming back from Saudi, maybe he is, and he wants to be back at Liverpool. He wants to work for Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? And the best way you can work for Liverpool.
He surely said he'd do anything to help Liverpool
again,
out.
Yeah,
so.
that's what I'm saying. But again, would it be? Do you know what? I've still got a chance of being the manager here, and my best way of doing that is to be a manager for myself in the next period, and then come back if Xabi Alonso's not successful at Liverpool.
I just think the best way, my opinion anyway, the best way for him to be a future Liverpool manager, if he wants to be, is to have a foot in the door.
In your ideal world, here, Klopp's potted in the morning, and Xabi Alonso's given the job. Slot.
Yeah, that's plan A. And you know what? Klopp coming back to plan B.
Klopp coming back.
That's give the ball away stupidly. Yeah.
Do you know what? I when I look at it, if you should get it,
just snatched it. That's
just a shitbag shot. That.
Yeah, that was goal. He should have chopped it back in or just slowed down. That's just experience. That as you've said before, when players slow down.
Or he's seen Barry in front of him. To be fair,
no, he's just snatched at it. Just slow down.
Could he not chop him? Look, bang.
Yeah, he could chop.
Barry's like that.
Look, chop him.
No, he's looked at Barry and gone, fuck him, having a shot here.
You always want to try and get back inside if you can. I mean, you've got it to target. If you get in there, you got it to target. So he'd be disappointed he hasn't hit the target, Jimmy Garner. But fucking need a little tweak here. I think the young kid might be sacrificed here. I think his game's kind of passed him by. Is Jack Grealish on the bench or where's the fuck's Grealish?
No, he's injured. 3 months out.
Oh, 3 months out?
Yeah.
So is that what everyone moaning at this week? I say send them back.
Yeah. 3 months.
Fucking hell.
Because he's
some fan you.
He's been out and got on the piss. And then...
Do you know what, lad? I haven't even paid attention to Everton because you can set your watch. You can set your watch by
Evertonians.
I could have named you this team tonight. Moyes does. You know, it's only it's only who's injured, isn't it? But
he got him. It just reminds me of him every time I fucking see him.
Oh my god, he's
crap, isn't he?
Fucking shit.
He's crap, isn't he? I
want him to do well. I really, really do. But fucking hell, he's poor.
He reminds me of Darwin Núñez. Did
you see his finish the other day?
Bar the goals.
His finish the other day.
The dink.
Yeah, over the World Cup winning goalie. And I didn't expect it though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when he does something, you're surprised.
What's the matter?
Are we doing this?
What is it? Oh yeah, are we doing something tonight or?
Girona 0-0. Udinese. My God, why did he also put shit games on the Monday?
We set it up.
And
we've done it, yeah.
Coventry are beating Norwich in the champ.
But me or Joe though.
We've got a couple of minutes to go here. Everton huffing and puffing, building it into the.
I think it's got to be Joe.
A little bit of a stronger finish before the half time.
Clip it then.
If they can get in here with the fucking 1-1, they'll have done really well. It's just so slow, Everton.
I think it's been not a bad performance. They've a couple of sloppy balls, but they've had a few chances. Like not great chances.
But like you telling me, we've worked all week on the training ground to get Tarky on the halfway line, open, hitting a diag onto Mylenko at left back, who just heads it up into the box.
Moyes ball. That's not worked on it. That's just natural.
So, like, how are we trying to score a goal here? Like, that's the thing. Like, we've got McNeil on one side. So, is he putting a cross in now?
No.
Come on. Do you know what I mean?
Time.
It's like, what are we trying to do?
Work
They're the
around.
back five. If you can let a back five get set and put crosses in against it, you're not going to score goals. Like, we're fucking so one-dimensional. It's
He's
untrue.
got his little pink vest on underneath his Leeds top.
No, he's had a smack. Cut his lip there. He's had the belt there, Calvert-Lewin. By the way, we're lucky to be 1-0. Calvert-Lewin should score there. That should be 2-0.
That should be 2-0 actually.
getting delayed.
And you're probably saying fucking game over. Everton
Is Josh going to phone us, do you reckon?
haven't had a shot on target in 45 minutes at home against a newly promoted team.
Look what someone said.
Okay.
Oh.
Didn't know I used to be on the door on L1 Mackie D's. Was always sound but wasn't scared to get physical.
Did
It's
you?
not me, that mate. On the door at McDonald's, I'm guessing that says.
We got Dibbling on the bench.
Mackies, did you? No,
Dewsbury all on the bench. Roll on the bench. And Beto on the bench.
Get wedding venue on.
And Alcaraz on the bench. I'm looking at all of them going, all right, they're your only real changes. Azanu's a random. Dibbling's a random. Coleman's obviously
You've got
a
to
backup player.
get wedding venue on. He'll turn it up. Is he fit?
But again, this is the thing. You're looking at it going, does a couple of them there can fucking pick the performance up? I'm looking at young Armstrong going, with great respect to him, off lad, you're not ready. Get Alcaraz on. Alcaraz can get you a goal from midfield. Fucking bit of a busy bee.
He's just a nuisance. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Dewsbury all at least fucking
Got a bit about him.
You know what I mean? You're going to have to sacrifice the kid, I think, in a minute. Branthwaite back on the bench is interesting for me for Everton. Like, getting him back to fitness, it gives you the chance of playing
Is
a
he
back
back on the
three.
bench?
He's back on the bench, so that is a shooter recovery in terms of, I think he gives you something different in terms of that left-footed option. And you can go and play a back five and be hard to beat, or a back three with him. But I don't think Moyes will do that. I don't think he'll change from a back four. He likes, O'Brien at right back in a big back four, and again, then you end up with O'Brien fucking in the wide slot, putting crosses in.
Yeah.
When he's 7'9", putting crosses in for fucking Beto or fucking Barry or whichever one of those is fucking in the central corridor, just fucking charging about.
Andy Burnham just tweeted, given the weekend I've had, it feels very much like Dominic Calvert-Lewin hat-trick has no income.
Yeah, it's a strange one, that. Do we think Starmer's maybe created a bit of a Streisand effect for Andy Burnham there?
I think what it's done, I mean, there's no one... Yeah, because don't think many people were fancying Andy Burnham. Don't think we're fancying it. They're trying to call in. Don't think many people fancy
Put your headphones on.
Don't think many people fancy Andy Burnham. But
We
now,
got our live match day reporter, our roving reporter.
live from Bramley Moor Rainbow
Superdome.
Stadium. Right.
We've got our roving reporter out, Rodders.
Yeah. Has he got his pink makeup on?
Mr. Wilson, you're live on air. Please do not swear.
Don't say fuck a bugger.
Hello?
Josh?
Don't know if he's got any signal.
Gregory's alright at the new stadium, isn't it? It's alright.
Get the Wi-Fi on, Josh.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Signal, or should I WhatsApp call him or no?
Try WhatsApp call him. Yeah, I don't know with Andy Burnham, because loads weren't having him because of the grooming gang stuff, and rightly so. But I think he was hoodwinked, like a lot of people were hoodwinked over the grooming gang stuff, that there was nothing going on really. But obviously with the lies that were getting pushed about, if he comes out and says, listen, it was all a pack of lies what we were being told, and I was told this and I was told that, and it was lies, and the truth's out. A lot of people changed their mind on Andy Burnham, and this, what Starmer's done to him, it has had the Streisand effect for a lot of people. And I think if he does get his chance, he's the only one who could get Labour back in power and maybe turn it round. I don't know. I'm not. It depends on how deep the grooming gang stuff went with him. You know what I mean? How much he knew, because we don't know that. He could have been lied to, but he could have knew and like brushing the carpet. We don't know.
Well, again, it's all going to come out in the wash now. He's made it. Had a little joust at Starmer and maybe getting himself back into, the hot seat of the Labour party. So no doubt it'll all come out in the wash now, because that political game tends to be a bit of a viper's nest. So
fucking hell.
It'll be interesting to see what comes about, because they've got to do something. They've got to shake it up in some form or fashion.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
This is our roving match day reporter.
Mr.
Hello.
Wilson, please do not swear.
Hello.
You are
Hello.
live.
Is this our roving match day reporter?
Lads, fuck that. You can't ask me not to swear watching that fucking shite.
We're just looking at it here. 4
Honestly,
shots from Everton,
know.
none on target against a newly promoted team at home.
Fucking hell, we have 4 shots. I can't even remember one.
Yeah, we've had none on target. We have had 4 shots.
Honestly, bad Leeds have swatted us.
Yeah, they have.
That
Barry, lad. Barry.
he's the peak of very, very, very bad team.
Yeah, he's poor.
I don't know. We're setting it up to play.
Oh, you're breaking up, Josh.
But the signal's good in the Bramley Mill Super Stadium.
Yeah, obviously.
You can't even. You need Elon Musk with his. You need get some fucking satellites over
Bramley Mill
Bramley
Super
Moor.
Stadium is shit.
It's now
signal now.
It's now turned into the big Tesco.
Well, it doesn't look like he was going to contribute anything positive towards the Everton debate there.
Yeah, he definitely had about
It
4
looked
or
like
5
he was going to set fire to Everton, and
look, here's that.
the thing you got to factor in here is
Seeing
we've been shit at home for a long period here, and people are paying a fortune now for unrestricted views, and the novelty wears off at the end of the day. Yeah, it's great coming in a new stadium at fucking £6 a pint and all that, but then if you're winning,
Yeah,
you suck it up when you're fucking getting turned over by newly promoted teams, and you're
yeah.
already, keeping a lid on it from the Wooderson days, going fucking hell, just need to fucking do some new strain of fucking Everton's existence here. I don't want to be getting angry first season.
Yeah,
We haven't even got to February and the fucking volcano, the top of your cranium's blown off like a volcano of anger.
My mum's flew home from Spain for the game.
For this game?
Yeah, and I was like, and 90 days are up, so she had to come home anyway. But I mean, she flew home to get the game a little bit early, and I said, just stay in Spain for a bit,
Take my phones off these ones.
Yeah, it's tough being an Evertonian, it really is. We talk about it all the time, but also at the end of the day, when I look around and I look at Bournemouth signing Evan Nielsen, and I look at some of the players that play for other clubs who aren't as big as Everton, I do think we've recruited shite. We've had access to players, and we've signed some really, really bad players. When our strike force is those 2 fucking muppets,
Yeah.
with the greatest respect to them, and also we can name you about 4 players, as I have done many times, who we've spent 120 million on shit.
How much was Dublin?
45 mil.
How much was Beto? 35.
20 mil, 25 mil. 35.
That's gone from 40 down to like 9. This is a belter one. Look, she's made the echo, me ma. Everton greet flock Spanish bar run by Scousers. So she goes to this bar in Marbella to watch all the Everton games run by an old Evertonian. So the deco went out and done like a little thing in it. She's in the picture there with all Evertonians. Go to this bar and mum. Stay over there. Don't come home. Watch this.
It's not,
stay in Spain.
It's not a
crap.
It won't be nice at all second half for you if Everton don't fucking make a couple of changes and start taking the game to Leeds here, because as I say, you're paying for fucking Everton to be better. You're paying for this new stadium, and
I've seen how much the tickets are costing for the derby.
It's a joke, mate.
£2,000 a seat.
Yeah, it's a joke.
For the derby. That's
to have
just
no
nuts.
shots on target.
No, there's going to be an ultimate shit off that.
Do you know what I mean? It's like
just absolute shit off.
I'd want a vibrating seat and a fucking and a happy ending for £2,000 a seat.
No, it's one of those things where you kind of look at Everton and you think, right, where are we going to go? Yeah, what are we going to do? But your hands are tied by the quality that you have available to you. Like Moyes, to be fair to him, you've only got what you've got, and to have Everton not even looking over the shoulder this season, for me, after what we've been through in the last few years, is a positive.
It's a positive.
It's a step in the right direction. Now the problem you've got is you're going to get loads of moments like this with this group, like with this think tank that we've got. You're going to get loads of games where teams are going to come with fucking fresher ideas and occasionally fucking better you, and the fans are going to go absolutely mental because they see you as being better than them. But also at the end of the season, you're never going to be worried about relegation.
Yeah, that's
Moyes ball.
But it is Moyes ball. But is that what you want? Do you want to have?
We've got to learn to run before we can. Before we start. We've got to learn to walk before we can run. Lampard era.
It's vanilla football, isn't it? That's what it is.
It's worse. I take vanilla. It's meh. It's meh ball. It's meh ball. That's what it is. Just like who's our top scorer this year? Meh. Who is it?
Yeah, I won't even.
But then you look at Arsenal there. Gocheres, top scorer for Arsenal, on 5 goals.
Is he? Yeah.
Did you not see the stat there? Arsenal's that came up before the game. I took a photo of it the other day.
Did you
Actually,
see the stats on? I can't believe reading Saka's stats. He's
Yeah.
got like 4 open plays.
that's Arsenal's finger this season. Top scorers for Arsenal: Gokeres with 5, Trossard with 5, own goals 4, Eze 4, Moreno 4.
Is that a positive though? I know it's not a big numbers, but I mean when you're getting your whole squad chipping in with 4s and 5s.
Yeah, but Saka's not scored in his last 13 games in all comps. Right?
wait.
Gokeres has not scored in his last 11 Premier League games, non-penalty, only penalties. Martinelli scored none in his last 13 Premier League games. Madueke scored none in his last 25 Premier League games. All right, and then Trossard's got 1 in his last 11 appearances. So obviously they're relying upon a set plays, Gabriel, Saliba, and then boys getting up and getting their heads on it. But also, you know, they bought Gokeres to be that 20 plus goal striker that gives them the tip of the spear.
Yeah.
And he hasn't fucking caught. He hasn't.
No,
he hasn't become that player.
No.
The other side of that is, you know, they've clearly still got all the advantages. You'd fancy them, you know, to go deep in the Champions League.
Yeah.
It'll be a good side that beats them in the FA Cup. They're obviously into the final of the League Cup. And they're fucking still 4 points clear at the top of the table as we're sitting here today.
Yeah.
Lots of teams would snap your hand off to be in Arsenal's position.
Of course they would, yeah. Of course they would. But still,
Do you think they win anything? Do you think they win any competition?
Hopefully not.
Imagine they don't. Have they got in the League Cup final?
Hopefully not. I hate them.
Isn't it soon?
They haven't played the second leg yet, mate.
Yeah, but it's gonna be.
Yeah, but they've still got the second leg to play.
Who's the leg?
3-0 with the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah, so who's the other leg?
Spurs, Chelsea.
Chelsea. Actually, they got Chelsea up on that one, aren't they? So it's Chelsea. It'd be say Chelsea Arsenal final. Just say.
No, Arsenal beat Chelsea in the semi-final.
So who's the other semi-final of the League Cup? Is it Newcastle? Newcastle.
Man City. Newcastle played City.
Newcastle City. So yeah, so they're gonna have City and say City Arsenal final.
City Arsenal final. You'd think. I mean, I can't see after watching that first leg. I can't see how Chelsea beat them at the Emirates. But what I seen with Arsenal yesterday, what I seen with the manager yesterday, I go, oh, hang on a sec. I didn't like that. I didn't like what he did. When I watched the subs, I thought, oh no, you've gone safety mode, and I don't know. I just think they lost more than just the 3 points yesterday in that game. I think they lost a bit of belief, a bit of confidence. I think it was more than just a defeat.
Yeah,
defo. I agree. Totally agree.
And I'm interested now to see how that shakes out, because
I called the bottle job. I just didn't expect it to be
Rice
this
isn't
early.
used to winning leagues. Go through the group. I bet you Eze isn't used to winning leagues. So like no one there. The only one you'd say really is fucking Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah,
he's the only one who you go, yeah, he's used to win the league, that fella.
But you need a core of players who've done it, I think, anyway, and they haven't got that.
But Gabriel Jesus has kind of had his nose pushed out. Yeah, he started the weekend, but also, you know, Gokeres is going to have to get reps because of the money they've paid, and Havertz is, you know, back on the scene.
Well, let's imagine what a manager like Iraola could do with Arsenal.
I think they're running into the plateau of Arteta. I think that's what's happening tactically, and I think they're running into that. I mean, Iraola for me is still a little bit of an unknown quantity in terms of the way his teams play, you know. But also, I do think he'd do better with Arsenal than what Arteta's done.
I do. I agree with that.
People forget how much of a novice coach Arteta really is. Do you know what I mean? Nice. Obviously, you know, he hadn't had a managerial gig before he took the Gunners, and he was obviously Pep's assistant. But being the assistant and stepping into the big shoes is different.
Chalk and cheese, isn't it?
I think Arteta is, if he doesn't win it this year, if he doesn't win the title this year,
he's gone.
I can't see, unless they get beaten like the Champions League final and it's like they lose it by a goal difference or a couple of points or something, and he delivers at least one of the cups, either FA Cup or League Cup. I think that'll.
The League Cup's irrelevant, isn't it? No one's asked about
but I'm saying if he delivers another trophy, don't forget his only other trophy is
FA Cup. Was his first
Lampard,
season, was it?
Against Lampard. So I'm saying he's got to deliver a trophy this year. If it's the League Cup, you know, that mightn't be enough to save him.
Fucking Van Halen, me sis was all over it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all over it. If it's a League Cup, I think I'd love a tea. If it's a League Cup, I think what happens in the League Cup, if you remember, for me,
It's a stepping
Mourinho
stone.
wins the League Cup at Chelsea. It
stepping
almost
stone.
gives the group belief.
Yeah.
Bram fight back in. It almost
And
gives the group belief
And when venue?
that you can win something.
Yeah, it's stepping
So
stone.
I still think for Arsenal to win in February, to beat Man City, if they get to the final, obviously beating Chelsea in second leg, but if they win that League Cup, just settles you in for the fucking run in and the final stages of the season and being in the mix for it. They've got a squad that can compete on all fronts, but they've just lost a bit of momentum, drawing at home with drawing with Notts Forest,
Yeah.
getting beat there by United. All of a sudden, there's just that little bit of pressure that no one's accounted for, and City have picked back up, and City have got a few bodies coming back and managed to dust them in the League Cup final. Then that for me puts the old fucking rabbit's nose on Arteta's bullet hole for the final stages, and he could well do something balmy, adopt a donkey or something, and fucking next minute the fucking donkey's booted one of the players in the head and fucking got beat on the sacky.
The donkey's called Corner.
Optimism or something. They've got a donkey called Optimism, because it says like if you've got a donkey in your training ground, it
Now,
increases your chances of winning by 40%.
This is a mad one, breaking news just now. Forest prepared to pay 35 million for Mateta. Did you see that today?
Okay. No, I didn't see that coming.
So I didn't see
They've
it.
got that. I seen Daichi moaning about the front line, but I
Yeah.
didn't think they'd go and do Mateta.
No, did I?
They want to stay up though.
I didn't think Mateta would go there, to be honest. I don't know. It's well. It's saying that. And where's Chris Wood going?
I don't know, because fucking Palace here,
Palace have fought. Palace could get relegated. I'm telling
Exactly.
you.
Palace have been fucking dragged into, and
Yeah.
don't forget, Palace have got to play on a Thursday night, which doesn't help you. So you got a smaller squad. Managers leaving at the end of the year. Fucking best players are leaving.
Yeah.
One every week, pretty much.
Sorry,
And
Dave. Nottingham
The bottom
Forest.
side has started picking up and getting results, and Palace have to be very careful here that they don't become the first FA Cup holders to lose to a non-league side and get relegated in the same season.
No. Yeah, you've upset Dave. You're the Forest fan, so you got to apologise. Not Forest. It's Nottingham Forest.
Sorry, Nottingham Forest, Notts Forest,
It's not
Notts County.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
not.
tell you what, Notts County are putting a bit of a run together to get promoted. League 1 and League 2 getting really spicy. League 1 and League 2. League 2,
Coventry
Salford
winning.
going well. Teabags team
Yeah,
for League 2, MK Dons.
yeah.
Play Bristol Rovers this weekend as well. MK Dons, Paul Warren, cooking on gas. I reckon they're I did fancy Swindon as well. They've hit a little bit of the skids. League 2 is a great league this year for the promotion picture.
Yeah.
League 1, wide open. League 1, in terms of some really really interesting shake-ups in the League 1 picture. But then when I look at Frankie Lampard, Coventry winning again tonight, if they can win at Norwich tonight, putting themselves in a commanding position. And again, another one, Lampard, who you have to give him credit. He didn't have the best time at Everton, got sent packing justifiably, by the way, because his teams were poor.
Yeah.
But fucking credit to him, he's dropped into the champ there with Coventry weren't going well. They weren't doing well at all, and he's turned them into potentially a Premier League club here if they can go on and finish the job. So I think that's how to build your managerial career, not getting in too high too soon, going and doing the hard yards, learning your trade, getting your promotions, earning the right to get a big club.
Yeah.
And fair play to Frank. He's fucking certainly shown he can manage, and long way to go. But Forest Coventry in pole position to get out the champ.
They're winning tonight, aren't they?
Winning 1-0 away at Norwich. Norwich just
Tough,
come off
yeah.
the back of beating West Brom 5-0. New manager in there, the lad who was at Rangers, isn't it? Phil Clement has gone in there, and they've picked up a little bit, Norwich. In terms of going out the Premier League, obviously Wolves are gone, aren't they? So we know Wolves are gone. Burnley, I thought were going to get a big win against Spurs. Unfortunately for them, Spurs got a late equaliser.
Yeah.
West Ham winning at the weekend.
Massive.
Look good against Sunderland, to be fair to them.
So a back-to-back wins is massive
Huge.
for West Ham.
And then Forest going and winning at Brentford, which I didn't see coming. I thought that was going to be a tricky afternoon for Forest.
Forest Palace, is that the next game? Forest
Well,
Palace.
you're looking at the gap there. You got Wolves on 8,
Yeah,
Burnley on
fuck.
15, and then the big jump to West Ham on 20. But then it's still 5 points.
It's 10
10
points
points.
between Burnley and Forest.
Burnley, yeah, toast.
Burnley are done. I just that bottom. If you look at them,
Spurs aren't out of it, you know.
Spurs are out of it. They aren't. You
By
know.
the way, you've got to get to 40 points, haven't you? Whichever way you look at it, you've got to get to 40 points. I text Dicey after the game there the other day, and you know, you were worried for Forest at one point in terms of, you know, you were saying, fucking hell, the bottom clubs tend to start winning because all of a sudden the minds get focused and the desperado, when they start, the fans get desperate, they create a fucking frenzy in the
They
stadium.
start reading the contract and it's for 50%
Yeah, we're not
wage drop.
fucking, we're not under the, we're not under the,
Yeah, the-
a bono here for
Yeah.
staying in the division, or we're not under the a relegation release clause. Then we need to get our finger out. But when you look at the bottom of the table now, it is Palace who are in free fall. You know, you're looking at Palace saying, you know, is Brennan Johnson going to fucking be able to keep them up? You know, I don't. You know, they've lost too many good players. Gay's a big loss. Manager's fucking head's gone. Obviously, if they lose Mateta, there's a huge. You know, Eddie Nketiah is not fucking going to replace him.
No, they're not.
And you know, off the back of losing Eze and off the back of losing Elise, it's got to feel like a kick in the fucking balls for the Palace fans.
Who the Palace go for? They've got to go for someone. What about Stan
Manager?
Larsen? No, forward.
Oh, to try and sign someone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
thought you meant manager.
Yeah, the
So you can have slots.
Stan Larsen, maybe.
I honestly don't know why Everton aren't fucking doing everything they can to sign him.
Sign who?
Stan
Stan
Larsen.
Larsen. Like these,
No one wants to play for Everton, lad.
mate. Listen,
It's
from
just
Wolves,
it's the bitter
I've
truth.
got 8 points, right? If you're at Wolves now, lad, you
know
want
what?
to play for anyone in the
Fair
Prem.
play.
Yeah. You
Fair
play
enough.
for Burnley if you're at Wolves.
Fair enough.
Not Burnley or West Ham, but anybody else you'd be up for playing for.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I always look at the goals conceded. Like you look at,
I look at the net goals. Me, that's always a good indicator for me. And it just looks like it's going to be on a Forest or West Ham. Leeds win here. It's a massive win for Leeds.
Palace, I'm telling you, Thursday night games. Manager doesn't want to be there, so he's not even asked.
Correct.
Manager, not even asked. Manager.
Palace are so good.
Sold all the best players, so the fucking best players in the team are like fucking gone. So confidence is drained out the building. They play a back five, right? You lose Mateta out of Palace. That's a huge. You can't replace him. Palace can't replace that Mateta.
No, they can't.
And when I look
They
at
can try.
I
but
look at Palace's like parts, like you go,
that's a foul.
they're in big trouble in the Premier League. They're in free fall. They've got a manager who does not want to be there. The best players have been fucking sold out the team, and you've got teams underneath them that have fucking started to get that winning feeling.
Well, look at the three teams underneath them: Leeds, Forest, West Ham. They've won the last games.
I mean, West Ham winning the back-to-backs is fucking humongous for the shake-up.
Oh yeah,
Because
they were.
but then also, I think Forest won against the head. No one thought Forest were going to beat Brentford.
No,
I certainly didn't. Maybe
No.
hardcore Forest fans. I certainly didn't see Forest going, especially after playing Braga and losing in the European nonsense pottery during the week.
yeah.
I mean, I know we made a few changes, but still,
Cost me dough.
it cost me though. Fucking Gibbs White missing that pen. You know, he's made a few changes, but still, it just creates that, you know, fucking feel in the stadium that, you know, West Ham putting that pressure on, getting the fucking points on the board, and then you go, fuck me, we've got fucking red hot Brentford who are fucking cooking on gas, and then to be fair to them,
He knows it's a bad one, you know.
When you
when you pass
apologising
someone,
like
you're
that.
saying,
Yeah.
you know, it's a bad one.
Yeah.
Sorry, pal. Sorry. Arnie Slot, this was an interesting one that was doing the rounds. Arnie Slot was going to get potted and take the Spurs job because Frank's getting potted. Because he was linked heavily with Spurs before.
He was,
went to
yeah.
What a fucking thing you stay there, hating you.
And Arnie Slot,
I know, it's bad.
Get him
that-
off.
that is a finger one because Liverpool haven't allowed Heitinger to come back.
Because we got Van Bronckhorst there. So
Well, again, but surely if you're backing the manager, you go, well, yeah, do you know what? He was here last time and done
Won the
you know,
league.
the fact that he's gone, sorry, oh, my God, this is a pen, this is another pen. There's a penalty.
No, it's not. It's there. It's him on his shoulder. Not a chance. Not even
It's
close.
Everton, lad.
It's not. It's on. It's
on
in the
the
box.
line.
It's in the box.
I don't know if
but
that's
it's not a penalty.
That'd be the soft. That'd be soft.
It's not. It's no chance. There's not.
Everyone's got a mullet these days.
Yeah, there you go. No
Seen
chance.
them given against
I've
Everton.
never
That's
seen
why I
them
said it.
given. I've seen them given to Liverpool.
He's a lucky boy, though.
No, he's just done that and it's at his shoulder.
It would have been hard, but after the
someone's asked,
Tarky one, lad, after the Tarky one, you never know.
do they still throw Everton mints in the crowd pre-match?
They didn't, and they stopped.
They start throwing five. Is that rich now, Everton? I've heard.
They didn't, and they'd
Fucking money to
stopped.
get in a
But they've
Premier
gone
League.
back to doing it this year, I'm told.
Have they?
They didn't, and they'd stopped, but then, yeah, it's been added to it. But I haven't actually seen it with my own eyes in the stadium. But I'm hearing it is happening again, that they're throwing the Toffees. The only thing is, the Toffees have got a sticker on saying, obviously, warning, this could hurt you if it hits you. Because you've got to put the warnings on in case it causes any damage. You know, you throw sweets in the crowd. You have to put like a yellow sticker on them. Look at these lads. Poor lads in the background, look at them. Fucking hell. That must be the fucking fashion model fucking section.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a long throw. The long
That's
throw
a
is
foul.
back, isn't it? The Rory Delap, Dave Challoner, long throw is back.
I hate it. And Dice is right with it. Ban the towels. It's just a waste of time.
We had all this last time on the Pulis, all people fucking...
Just ban the towels. Just let them have long throw. Just ban them towels because it just wastes time.
Okay. I knew I had some big news for you. Forgot to give you this big news. Seasons in the English top flight from 1888 to 1889 season to 2025, 2026 season. 127 seasons. All right?
Yeah.
Give me the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 top 10. Give me the top 10 teams who've played in the top flight for the longest amount of seasons.
So they kind of gone down and
Out
come
of
back
127 seasons, how many times have they been in the top flight?
up. Okay. Everton.
Everton number 1 with 122 seasons out of 127 in the top flight. Arsenal in 4th position with 108 out of 127.
Villa
2nd to Everton, 111 seasons. Everton 11 years more than them in the top tier.
Man United.
Man United with 100 seasons in 5th place.
So how many have we got? 5.
You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 so far.
Got 4.
Yeah, you got 5 at the top. You got 4 of the top 5.
Okay, so 4 of the top 5. So the one
You're
more
missing
after.
3rd position.
I'm missing 3rd
110
position.
seasons.
Liverpool.
Shit, yeah. Proper shit.
Is it Liverpool?
Liverpool.
Obviously.
I didn't think. I thought they'd be a lot less. No, I was thinking it was there. I was thinking Chelsea.
And then the bottom 4, so, well, this team, yeah,
Chelsea.
Chelsea are in 9th position with 90 seasons.
Okay. It's tough, that, isn't it?
Newcastle.
Newcastle are in 7th position with 93 seasons.
Spurs.
Spurs in 8th, 90 seasons.
Spurs definitely won, yeah.
Now you're 2 away, yeah. One I would have been surprised at this team.
One isn't in the Prem.
Both are in the Prem this season.
Fulham.
No,
You said
no,
this season.
both are in the Prem this season.
Oh yeah. So both in the Prem.
Both in the Prem this season. Like that, there's nothing into the season. They're both in the Prem.
West Ham.
West Ham, yeah, obviously.
Nope.
West Ham.
Nope. Think bigger.
So we've said Arsenal.
Think near the top of the league.
We've said Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs.
Yeah.
West Ham are not there.
Man U.
You've said
We've said Man U, Man City.
City are there, yeah.
City are there.
Yeah, 96 seasons. And then the last team you're looking for, the last team I don't think you'll get.
In the
They are
Prem now.
Prem. Yeah.
Leeds.
No.
Sunderland.
Yeah. Sunderland, yeah. Sunderland with 86 seasons.
I'd have said Leeds over
So
Sunderland.
we are top of that table. Go on then. Fucking hell.
How's he not got it?
I don't know. Didn't even get a shot away, did he?
What do you reckon in diet time for Liverpool?
No.
Do you
I
reckon- do you
wouldn't
reckon
sell him. He would tomorrow.
Don't think he's got enough money.
He'd sign tomorrow, but I mean, Everton wouldn't sell him to Liverpool, not a chance.
Would you? Do you think genuinely would just have him in the team, yeah?
Oh, I'd have him starting.
In the eye?
He'd start for Liverpool.
Lad, he's unbelievable, you know. He's so sharp. That touch is great. And it's
Left
a great
or
block.
right, he'd start for Liverpool. You know,
NDI would start for Liverpool, yeah?
He'd start for Liverpool.
Do you not think so?
I'm
Have
just
you watched
interested.
us this
I'm
season?
shocked. I'm shocked that you are saying
Have
that.
you seen Gakpo this season?
No, but I'm shocked that you are saying Illiman and the would start for you.
I'm a massive fan of his, me.
I think he's a great player. I think he's got. And
He's definitely better than Gakpo, and he's better than Salah right now.
he's better than Salah. Right?
I reckon
Salah.
I'm
He's
actually
been
better than
good for
Salah
Everton.
right
He's
now.
been Everton's best player for a period, but I'm like shocked that you think he would start for Liverpool.
I don't think anyone. And
Are you
Just
saying
that
you're
you were
shocked
saying-
that we think that, or you're
I'm
shocked?
shocked that you think that.
Would you think he would?
I don't know. I mean, he definitely, saying the way some of them have played this year.
did you
Yeah,
see?
they would do. Yeah.
Did you see how Salah played?
But I'm saying like
Jesus
usually
Christ.
you think like your players are the best players, and so I'm shocked that you aren't.
When we are the best players, I'll say we're the best players. When we're playing shit like this season, I'll say no. Gakpo, he's fucking dog shit. So I'd have him die over him.
Okay. Well, I'm actually surprised at that. I do think he's been a bright spark for Everton, but I would be very, very surprised if Everton sold him to Liverpool.
Not going to happen. Never.
But strange things have happened. You know what I mean? Stranger things
last
have happened.
last
You
player,
were linked with Bramthwaite, weren't you?
Nick
You were linked
Barmby.
with trying to
Nick
sign him
Barmby, last player to move
from Everton to Liverpool.
Yeah. Or no, Abel Xavier.
Yeah, Xavier.
Fucking hell.
my
Remember him? Yeah, Abu
Yeah.
Xavier, the big fucking mad haircut on him.
Yeah, he was the last player to move, wasn't he?
Portuguese fullback, looked like a yeti.
How many players have played for both? David Johnson,
Peter Beardsley,
Gary Ablett.
Gary Ablett, yeah.
Love them. Love him.
Who else has played
Tastes
for
so
both?
good.
Well played, lad. Come on.
Nick Barmby, Gary Ablett.
Go on.
Oh, for fuck's look at this guy's
This-
reaction.
what?
No, that's
Do you know what? Yeah, he's done.
He's played
done.
AFCON.
Look.
Hey!
No, it's
that's
not a
never
pen.
a
It's
pen.
not a pen.
But like he's give the ball away again here. He does my fucking head in. That's a disagator.
That's a good shot.
He was
But
fucking
again,
tugging a caravan
He
there.
gives
by
the
way.
ball away.
It's not that
It
lad.
doesn't
He's
get
just not
back.
bothered.
Doesn't get
Not
back.
bothered.
That's he's done a Van Dijk.
It's getting open though. The game it is opening up. I do think we need a couple of changes here.
You've had two and a half time.
No, we need this guy needs to come off the pitch. His fucking gas tank's empty and he's wearing tights. But he's just jogged back there. We're getting beat 1-0 at home by Leeds. He's just lost the ball and turned and jogged back. So his race is running if you can't sprint.
Yeah, it's them tights. Get them off.
Who'd you put in there? You've only got Beto for Barry, haven't you? And you're 1-0 down at home. You might as well fucking get two up the top.
You might as well bring Beto
Good
on.
knock, lad. Go on.
Not a bad ball.
Got to beat the first man, haven't you?
No, but you've got to get across the first man.
Gakpo is pony.
Gakpo is pony, yeah.
I don't mind Gakpo.
Let's swap.
I know he's having a tough season. I know that. I'm saying I don't mind him. I don't think he's the worst player ever. I don't think he's a winger.
He's one dimensional. Not a winger. He's one dimensional. Very, very one dimensional.
Massively.
So he's every time he gets the ball, you know what he's going to do. So it's like he's just like the other day when Rio that Ingamo will come on.
What is this fella, lad? You telling me Gakpo's worse than him?
No, I don't Gakpo over Barry.
That's a nobody. He could have controlled on his chest and flicked the header on. You think, must be somebody there. No one even close. No one in the same postcode.
Who's better? Batty.
Batty.
Go on,
lad.
better.
Just been saying what a player you are. Oh!
What a save!
Be fair, he took that out quite well. Took that out.
Imagine he scored that.
I was going to say, well, just totally ridiculous.
Oh.
Yeah, that was.
At least he hit the target, to be fair to Garner Gay. He's had a good smack there at that. I just don't like the way he moves.
He's
offside anyway. Imagine they would have gone in. Oh. Do you know what? He's done a little
It's a good
shimmy.
little effort, you know. It's a good little effort, to be fair.
Yeah,
it is a good little effort. I'd say.
Look, the shimmy put him on his arse nearly, look. It's a good save.
He's well laid though, the
Yeah,
keeper.
he's
In.
there.
He's
It's
not
not
like
like
he's
he's
tip it.
tipped
Yeah,
it.
he's
No, he's got a good
there,
hand to it, yeah.
Does he? I haven't seen him go with the two of the lads up the top, the Beto and
Batty and Bato.
Beto and Barry. I haven't seen him go with the two at the top.
The Shuckle brothers.
So someone said it's like them Joe horses that you get, the fancy dress horses where one's the top
One's
and
the
one's
arse.
the body. That's the partnership.
Yeah.
I mean,
who's the arse though? Barry, isn't it?
I can't see how if you take a striker off at home 1-0 down to Leeds, there isn't a fucking absolute.
No. Someone's put in the chat here, Jamie Ash, Chiesa's class. He's not. He's fucking pony, mate.
Chiesa, no, he hasn't had the run, has he? He's
No,
never
he's
had the run.
pony.
He's
He
more
can't-
of an Everton player,
He's got
Chiesa.
he's got a duck ass. He can't run.
I'd have Keys at Everton. I think he'd do well at Everton.
He's fucking cracking.
I genuinely do. I think he'd just wear his bollocks off. And I think the Evertonians would take to him, and like,
yeah, I can see that.
I could see like he's just an industrious player, isn't he? Like user obviously wanting a bit more than that. Like, but
he will run.
That type of player does well for us.
He'll run and run and run, but he's just he's not.
Yeah,
for
but
me.
like
not for
our
me.
fans love that. Our fans would be like, fucking, he's giving everything for the shirt.
To a point.
Our fans love it.
And by the way, the fact that he has a bit more quality than like our usual just run around person. So he'd actually be brilliant at Everton because of the way he plays. I think the fans would love it. Liverpool, you need a bit more fucking,
a bit more than
more
effort.
class,
a bit more than effort.
A bit more than effort. Yeah. Everton's not enough, is it? Their Kite done well because on effort, but he did have a little bit of something.
He had a bit more about him.
He had something.
Oh,
for fuck's sake.
Why has he done that, Calvert-Lewin, though? That was shit. You just give it back to him and then make it run off him. But yeah, listen, part of Liverpool's problem is Gakpo, because last season, Diaz was our first choice left winger and Gakpo was back up. And we sold our first choice left winger and put our back up. Done the same at right back. Bradley was our back up. Trent was our first choice. We put our back up in as first choice right back and not replaced. So we've weakened the squad with two backup players straight away there.
So we've gone from a back four first half to a back five. We're 1-0 down and he's gone to a back five.
Sorry, did I hear you say Bramford come on?
Yeah,
Bramford's come on and we've gone to a back five.
And the hotel?
Yeah,
the hotel venue?
The wedding venue, Dewsbury Hall.
All right, that's right, isn't it? I've got that right. We've gone to a back five at half time.
It looks like.
So he's taken off.
He's gone to a back three and just.
Yeah, no, it's a back five. It is trying to be a back three, but you've got Patterson and Myelenko, who were right back and left back.
This kid's energy coming on.
Little cunt scored against us, didn't he?
Yeah. It's not. Oh, I thought he was going to see that Nonto. He's a flying machine as well, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just.
Yeah, he took off Addison Armstrong and Dwight McNeil, and we've gone to a back three there second half.
Didn't even know Dwight McNeil was playing.
No, neither did I. Who else can get you?
He's
got to be sitting there, Beto, thinking,
Beto.
Beto.
You from the Wirral?
Birkenhead there, Beto.
Burko for Beto.
Tyler Dibbling and Beto got to be sitting here going, we must be shite if we can't get a game here. Like if this fucking Barry's playing,
Beto's got to come on. He's got to come on.
But we've gone to a back five.
It's a back three. Look.
All right, back three, whatever you want to call it. We've gone to Myelenko at left wing back.
Yeah.
Patterson at right wing back.
Only without the ball, you'll switch back.
Creative.
All right, really creative here. So we've actually got now.
But you're playing
1-0 down.
That's his tools, that's his disposal. That's what
but
it is.
He's got Beto there, lad. He could go to a front two.
But he can't play left wing back.
No, but he could go two up the top.
At least there's a guy playing up front.
So what, you just go 4-4-2?
I know. Well, we need to score, mate, because we're getting beat 1-0 at home. So unfortunately, if we keep a clean sheet from here, we're losing the game. We've got to fucking. You've got to go for it at some point. Like you've got to fucking put men in the box. To be fair to Beto, one thing he does do is causes fucking havoc. Sometimes for your team, though, that's the only problem. But like he makes stuff happen. As is the game here. You could do it just fucking look how deep Leeds are. Just chipping it into fucking Beto. And fucking Barrinho there and just fucking trying to cause havoc.
Barry and Beto.
I didn't even like saying his name. Actually hate saying his name. Beto.
Bob Barry. Have you ever seen that meme? Got him. Have you seen it? That's Barry, isn't it? Look,
Beetlejuice.
Him.
But again,
got him.
Like we've had low. Like what's that? We're getting the ball here and trying to get down the sides of Leeds. To what? Leeds have dropped off here. They're happy to defend the lead.
Yeah, they're happy to sit
back. Get the big fella on, who's just a fucking big totem pole, and just bang it at him. Because there's no point having three centre halves on the pitch here. You're getting beat at home 1-0 by a newly promoted team. Take one of your defenders off, O'Brien or Tarkowski, and fucking put the big fucking Scooby-Doo up front and hit the ball at him and see if something happens. Because we are fucking absolutely shit here. We haven't had a shot on target. And we're on 68 minutes here.
But I can see what he's done with the wing backs. He's trying to go in behind them because they're playing that low compact.
They're not wing backs.
I know they're not wing backs. That's what he's trying to do.
Myelenko is a left full back and Patterson's a right full back. Not a very good one either, the pair of them. So they're going to be even worse as wing backs. It just means they don't have to defend as much because they've got another fucking centre half there. But we're getting beat 1-0 at home and he's gone from a back four to a back five. Can you just fucking explain to me that?
I know. Listen, I reckon give it till 75, and he will have to make a change. He'll take a centre half off and put Beto up front.
Is it just me? We're getting beat 1-0 at home, and we've gone from a back 4 to a back 5. Like, that's a negative step. We've got more defensive, and we're getting beat at home.
But you're not going to get relegated.
It drives me mad. Now he's going right. We've got to fucking chase the game here. We need 2 strikers on the pitch, even though they're both shit. Let's take a fucking defender off, because we don't need 3 fucking big area centre halves, and get a fucking attacking player on. Fucking got a back 5 on the pitch.
Get out.
And all Pickford does is fucking shell it anyway. Moyes ball, 2026.
It is Moyes ball. You know what, he does anything Pickford. Yeah, Diblin's coming on. Diblin's coming on.
Or Alonso. Who'd you go? Unai Emery or Alonso?
Alonso.
You're mad, you know.
I wasn't mad because Alonso's got the link to Liverpool. Alonso, Emery doesn't do much with the fan.
Emery's a better manager.
What's he won?
Fuck about 4 Europa Leagues, yeah. Back-to-back shit.
Just got fucking Villa in the Champions League. Fucking Villa, you know what I mean? Fucking... Imagine what he'd do with Liverpool side. He's got big club experience.
I'm a fan. I like him, to be fair,
I like
but I'd rather have Alonso for the...
I hope he gets tackled really bad because of them socks.
No.
That's why. Just for that.
No what?
No, he's just look at the way he comes on with the socks.
Yeah, I hope he gets like half snapped for them.
Yeah, he has to take a defender off.
He's got like little ankle socks on.
Basically not on.
Yeah.
That is fucking...
Yeah, no. It should have been better.
Should have been better.
Bottle.
It should have been better.
Oh, Norwich beating Coventry, yeah.
Norwich come back, they were 1-0 down.
Let me have a look.
Yeah. Norwich 2-1.
My God. Just giving Lamps the praise as well.
Frank.
Crap, innit?
Just giving them the praise. They're still in a good position. Like this.
Emery top 5. What's your top 5 managers in Europe? Someone just said Emery's in there, so...
Unai Emery.
Let's work it out.
Enrique must be in there.
Yes.
Luis Enrique.
Absolutely.
Pep's got to be in there.
Pep's top, innit?
Pep's got to be in there.
Slot in there. Not now.
There's got to be an argument.
Are we counting Klopp even though he's not playing?
I'd put Hansi Flick in there after the job he's done at Barca.
He's done a great job at Barca. Yeah, but are we counting Klopp even though he's not at a club? No,
you've got to be in a job.
I'd
say Unai Emery, Enrique.
Vincent Kompany?
No.
I'm not messing.
Pep.
I'd say Unai Emery, yeah.
And then
Alonso, he's not in the job.
No.
I think Pep Cesc Fabregas is a better manager than Alonso.
Cesc, he's done very well.
I think Cesc is doing as good a job as Alonso did at Leverkusen.
But I think he's a shoe-in for the next Arsenal job, isn't he? So
hopefully, because like he's a proper Arsenal man, and I see him as I know he played for Chelsea, but I see he's a academy and fucking.
Well, not academy as such.
Yeah, but he was when he like 17, 14, 16, 17, fucking
16
like,
he was, yeah.
He was at Barca, but I mean, like he was like the first Wenger product from the. I know when Elka was, but it felt like Fabregas was one of their own, him and Den Nielsen and all. It felt like they were like a homegrown at Arsenal, even though I know they were developed in obviously foreign countries. Yeah, fucking honestly, God.
That winds me up when you see a player. He's obviously closed you down, so you can't put your cross in.
So we must be selling Beto, because are you 1-0 down and they're putting like this?
Oh my God, he's got fucking normal socks on.
He has got Nike ankle socks on.
That's madness.
He's got your paddle socks on.
Honest to God, it's like.
Is it? He's doing it on purpose to like all his mates. Oh, loved your socks, bro. Loved it. You just look so cool with them really short shorts and the socks. How short his shorts are as well.
All that's wrong with Everton is encapsulated by the way they're wearing the socks. Some have got them over the knees, some have got it dead low, and another one's got tights on. Like, how hard is it to just wear a fucking pair of socks in your shinnies and fucking play footy? Like, why? What's all this bollocks with the fucking small shin pads? It does my fucking cap.
Well, and the eyes look even lower than Diblin's there.
It's just why?
Yeah.
Why? Just do it properly. Like, it's fucking annoying. Dewsbury Hall's another one. We've got the world's lowest shin pads, or the world's highest socks, depending on what fucking player we've got.
Bramthwaite's socks are really high and shorts are really low. It's like a little
Garners
mini
are over his knee. So you got some with like the Thierry Henry socks on, and others with like dibbling gear. It's, I mean, how are you getting away with having pads that low?
How's the ref not saying something now?
Because they've got pads on. They just have to have a pad in now. It's not. It doesn't have to be a certain size.
It's the size of them jelly beans, lad. That's how big the fucking shinnies are.
Get in.
He's
He's the only one, to be fair to him in the eyes, the only one who fucking gets you off your seat, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's the only one who actually makes you fucking want to go and watch Everton. Grealish was having a little cameo with that, but obviously him and Ndiaye get you off your seat. They make it fucking exciting. The rest of them, fuck me. Wait. Maybe Moyes is onto something if the three centre halves give you the threat from corners.
Fucking hell. Getting spoilers in the chat
thought
and
it
he's
was
just fucking...
Oh,
Thought
God.
it was a spoiler.
Hey, it is?
Is it?
Is it?
Got a fucking live spoiler, lad. You just
He
spoiled
hasn't.
it.
Promise you.
We're behind on
We're
the
behind
internet.
We're behind.
Perino.
Come here.
Barry, another goal.
My God, how?
Fucking, you just grass to the stream and
We're well
grass to
behind
fucking us.
The only new.
We're
It's
well
the
behind.
internet.
I
We're
do.
well
I
behind.
don't. No one on the stream said
I
it.
was wondering why you popped your little
Have
head
they?
in the door there.
One patient. Look at this go. Look at this go. Look at this go.
You're gonna call your dog Barry?
No.
A little chain up, Barry.
No.
What is keeping knocking out the way?
Got
He's
him.
scored, isn't he? I mean, he's been absolutely
been-
dreadful here.
He's been crap.
Oh, the shot with the outside, the foot, yeah,
that
was half a chance.
That
yeah.
was the keeper done well there with the big hand.
I've been caning this fella as well. Go on,
Don't
put
see
a good
cross the
in.
ball in.
Fucking far, are we? Oh, it's a good finish.
By the way, it's hell of a toe bunger. It's hell of a toe bunger.
That was a good ball as well. To be fair. Me? Yeah, you got him.
Doesn't even believe he scored himself.
No,
Seriously, are they his real
he
teeth?
can eat an apple to do a tennis racket him.
Are they naturals or are they his?
Oh,
they his
no, he
turkeys?
He hasn't. Stop it, you crap.
Oh, dear shit.
Stop
He's
it,
He's
celebrating
scoring
like
loads
that.
of goals.
He's done 3 celebrations there.
He does it all the time. He does it.
Well,
He
ah.
scored more than he scored more than shit, Zach.
He's just done 3 celebrations though.
He does, lad. He does 3 sellouts. He deserves to.
No, he doesn't. He's
He
crap.
deserves to, lad. This is a hell of a finish, let's say.
He's
Dribbling.
offside.
He's
Yeah.
offside.
He's miles
No,
on.
it's a good slide, let's say.
Good run across as well.
Do you know
It's
what?
a great
lad?
finish.
He just kept it alive, haven't he? It's not the best cross, like, he just put it in an area.
He's put it in
It's
the
half a sculler.
listen,
It's a hell of a finish.
to get it across that 8-yard box line.
Let's say,
I think it comes
Gets
off
in
the
front
6
of
the
yard,
box
doesn't
line.
it?
gets in front of the defender. Lad, it's a mad finish, you know. The loop he scores against
No.
Martinez
It
the other
comes
day
off
was
the
a mad one.
defender. It's 8 defender's foot knocks it over the cat.
Loops it.
Yeah, defender's foot loops it. And
See, I didn't see the deviation on the ball after seeing it a bit tighter. I haven't
He's
seen
just-
the deviation.
He's just done 3 celebrations though.
He done that last time when I see. Bear in mind, I was at the game where he scored his first goal in that Forest game, where he was, honest to God, so bad it was untrue, to the point where I told you 2 fucking fellas who were sitting there, his old boys got up and went, for fuck's sake, I'm fucking better than him now. Went down for a pint and a pie or whatever, and fucking as they went down, he scored.
Oh.
But he went through 1-on-1, and the eye made it with the pass I put on a play for him.
Yeah.
And when he went through, the whole stadium held its breath. He's not going to score anyway. He fucking puts it in the onion. And
He reminds me of
to be
Nunes
fair
so
to
much,
him,
you know.
he hasn't stopped scoring since. But he is fucking raw when you watch him, isn't he? He's like,
crap.
there's a lot to be developed in his game. Go on, lad. Go on, the big dog.
Why did he go that
Yeah,
way?
he had no clue where his feet were there, lad. And then I don't even know
Why
what he's
did
done
he
there,
go-
but
I don't know why he went that way.
who knows? Go on then. Go on then. Oh, off the bar.
Yeah.
Lad, he's got to do better there.
No, he done alright.
12 yards out, hit the
No.
fucking beans on.
Yeah, no, he done alright.
Come on.
Everton can win this now.
And we still got 5 defenders on the pitch, by the way. Get Scooby-Doo on, go and win the game.
It's foul.
Oh no,
Didn't-
sorry, we haven't got 5 defenders. We've got 4 because he
He
took
took Dingy off.
Patson
Yeah,
off at
Patson off.
Dibbling. Let's see.
Should he go on the other corner?
He's got to score for me.
Should he go on the
He's
far
got,
corner?
lads, he's got to score for me.
Great effort, that.
He's got to score for me. The unopposed shot from 12 yards.
Put that grip on.
But
He's got to score.
he's getting closed down. He's got bodies in his
Yeah, but
way.
you only have to hit the target. It's in. The keeper's blocked out by the 2 defenders on that line. What's he saying here?
Who's robbing my jokes there?
What's he saying?
Why? What's he say?
Barry could bite the curly whirly and miss.
To be fair to Everton, haven't played
Great shout there.
fantastic in this game. If they get out of here with a little 2-1 victory, yeah, you'd be fucking delighted.
Oh, just listen.
Been shite.
He's got a
But last
phone
15,
Josh.
last
1-1's a
15
good result
here.
for yous.
Got 15 minutes here. Easy.
Oh, easy.
Easy.
Yeah, that's only 3
You've had,
added on.
you've
I
had
think
So,
fucking
15.
You had 6 subs. You could have 5 minutes injury time here.
No, we
Easy.
you can
The
hear the
subs.
noise wall here now that's been designed, the loudest stadium in Europe, the noise wall, the Bramley Moor noise
I
wall.
can't believe he's lied about that.
Bramley
There'll
Moor
be
Tesco.
fucking people in Birkenhead here whose windows are rattling because the fucking Bramley Moor Superdome, the frequency heading across the Mersey
The
there.
decibels off the booze if it
All-
if Leeds score
All the
will
bacon
kill.
and eggers, lad.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Come on. Here we go. See, this I don't like though. Look, why is Jake O'Brien the world's biggest wing back?
Is he playing wing
Yeah,
back?
look at
The
him.
world's biggest wing back here now. 17-foot wing back.
Yeah, Dan Burn.
Fucking hell. Where's he off? To be fair, Bramthwaite being back's big.
Oh, it's massive for
He's a
Everton now.
Rolls Royce, him.
Yeah, good
He's
player.
a good player, him.
Really good player.
He's like
You
And
should
Dewsbury
sign
Hall,
him,
Dewsbury
you know.
Hall.
we did,
Dewsbury Hall
didn't
is
we?
also...
You should, like, when I think
As a
of
Van
Canate,
Dijk, as a Van Dijk, no, it was a Van Dijk replacement. Like,
has Canate sorted his deal out then? Go
no,
ahead, lad.
no.
No, lad, Canate's
Canate's
weak,
getting
lads, too
fucked
weak.
off. Crap.
Canate's getting jibbed.
Oh yeah, he's so bad.
I think you'll renew him. You'll end up redoing that.
No, can't. He's so bad. He wants big money. He's nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. Some silly cunt will give
Well,
him
you've
big
got to
money.
really, because Gay's gone, haven't you? So
We're gonna get what I think. There's a few whispers we're after Dingo from Spurs.
Van der Ven.
Van der Ven.
This Dibbling is a championship player trying to play Prem ball here.
That's a foul.
Van der Ven.
Yeah.
Do you know what, lads? I'm going to level with you here. I think he's really quick.
He scores goals though. He couldn't. Yeah.
Scores goals. Talking about the fucking centre half.
I know what I mean. He's a threat. Like our corners, we scored two
Yeah,
goals.
he's left-footed, isn't he?
We've
I
scored-
can see
We've scored 2 goals in 100 corners.
he's left-footed.
I'm saying choked there. I mean, I like him.
Van der Ven.
I like him, and we're also rumours of
Unless you pay
Schlotterbeck.
something daft for him,
Norman.
then it just depends what you pay for him.
Yeah,
Get him
he's-
for like 40-50 mil, I reckon that's alright.
Yeah, so do I. As soon as you start going near 60s,
60, 70, 80,
nah,
like, fuck off.
no, nowhere near. He's not 80 million.
Yeah, someone
I know, but
banged
like-
in here, Bastoni.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
but he cost you 100 million.
He will cost you. He will
He
cost
cost
you
you 100
100
mil.
But how much? How old is he?
About 25.
Oh yeah, he would be. Schlotterbeck's the one I think. He's got everything. He's got everything.
Dortmund, Slotterbeck.
Yeah, he's got everything, hasn't he?
Mm.
He's in the German side, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like wins every header. He wins every 50-50, and he works his socks off. He's fucking proper centre half.
Surely you can't have loads to spend. Like, you're going to need to take a centre half, aren't
It's
you?
just how much money we've made.
No, I know, but I'm saying you've just spent a fucking... I know it's 2 windows worth, but you've...
It's about fucking 3 seasons worth. Never mind 2 windows worth.
No, in terms of you never spent any in the couple of windows before,
We,
did you?
we hadn't spent.
Well played, lad. Come on. Lad, it's here for us, you know. This
Everton
is
are gonna
a year
score.
for Everton here.
Leeds going to score on the counter, I said 2-1.
Nah, Leeds will be... Oh, lad, but surely if you see someone in a white kit in front of you, this guy,
Don't hit
you
it.
realise you can't pass through somebody. It's not a hologram. Fucking idiot. He's ran his race at this guy.
A funny one on Twitter the other day, or was it TikTok, of you for QPR, just passing it sideways and
Someone,
one of their
Carrick.
players.
Someone pinched
Carrick, it was
Yeah.
Carrick, yeah.
Yeah, Carrick scored.
yeah,
Louis
and then
Van Gaal,
scored.
yeah, it's bad pass that. It's my fault that as well.
And you was at the proper.
No shit,
You had the proper parachutes on trying to get
Oh,
back.
lad, I knew we were only 1-0 down,
Yeah.
but that made it 2-0. So
Yeah.
we actually should have been up in the first. That was he played a back three there, Van Gaal, with Di Maria,
As wing back.
Falcao. Remember him?
Oh yeah,
Falcao.
he was shit though for
And
them, but
He was shit, lad. First half, he played Rooney in a free in midfield, and I got all over them. We were right amongst them. He was playing in a free with I
Carrick.
think it was Juan Mata, Rooney, and Carrick was
Yeah.
the three in the middle. Obviously wing backs, Daily Blind, and he brought Fellaini on at half time, Van Gaal, and just fucking launched it. And Fellaini just caused havoc, just fucking and got them in the game.
Fellaini.
And then obviously I fucking give a square one away, and fucking Carrick scored. Who finished in
That
the
was
first?
the worst. It wasn't the square pass. It was the chasing the ball. It was laughing me head off.
Fucking hell, yeah. It was. I'd seen it as well because
Yeah.
Carrick, and I was like, fucking my fault. That I can't even blame anyone to say it was it. Like, I was like, yeah,
you
my
give it a
fault.
little
Square
fucking,
passing.
you give it a little.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, lads, I fucked up there.
Oh, good ball. First time. No,
You can't even.
Is it a
You
white
can't
shirt
even
again?
deflect onto anyone else. You just have to take
You're
your
like,
licks
hey,
there.
let's yes, that's my
Like
bad.
that, yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
lads. Fucking my bad that. Yeah, fucking quick in my grave, you cunts, aren't you? Fucking hell.
It made me laugh.
It did, yeah.
I don't know who replied to it. Was it you?
Someone replied to the common sense Twitter.
Was it your fault again?
Long throw.
No,
Ian,
no,
J.K. O'Brien.
they just
Just give shit.
yeah.
Go on then. Why is he sliding?
Yeah, there.
Like that
I know. I was going to say
far
that.
out?
It was absolute. That was what you're doing. You're like 7.
These are gone here, Leeds. These are gone
I
here.
said Everton are going to
These are
score.
hanging on.
Dewsbury all changed the game, mate.
Bring Notto on.
Notto.
I would like to see Beto. Someone's coming on here. 18. Oh, he's making a few. That was a
He's
strange
not
one, that
bringing Notto
Buenanate, who went from fucking Brighton to Chelsea.
The one
Yeah.
who's at Leicester.
Buenanate, yeah, and then he's gone now from Chelsea to Leeds.
To Leeds, yeah.
Is he? Yeah.
And then this fella's quick, this Ockenfor, and to be fair to fucking Longstaff, he runs all
he's
day.
a good
doesn't he?
player.
Yeah, I don't mind him.
He's a
Is that
good
Noah
player.
Okafor? Oh,
Yeah.
That just giving them a little bit of a sting in the tail, Leeds there. That'll get them off the canvas because they were fucking getting flattened out and getting sucked
They were
into
just trying to. They were just.
hanging on, weren't
Yeah,
they?
that's what they were playing for. And when you're, as you know, when you're playing for that deep low block, you win a 1-0, you're trying to hold on to a lead, and then you concede, it knocks the wind out of you. You're like, oh fuck, we hadn't even tried to win this game here. Just tried to fucking hold on to a slight.
Oh, is that not him? Is that
that not
Buenanate?
Buenanate?
Someone saying that not him? I thought it was him.
Oh, was not him.
What do we think in terms of the transfer window? Do we reckon it'll get spicy? It'll get
is,
going?
isn't
It is.
Go on then.
No, I don't think. I think you might see a couple.
Go on then.
First,
To be fair to Dibbling, he's done well at where you off here, Scooby.
he is Darwin Núñez, you know.
Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you?
Look, he is down. Do your little celebration
What's
now.
he seen there though, lad? What's gone through his mind there?
one
You
of
know
the
what that
Leeds
reminds
players.
me of?
That's
I'm
what
not
it does.
joking here. I'm actually not joking. No, if I take the dog in the back and kick a ball,
Yeah.
that's what it reminds me of. It does mad stuff like that with the ball.
It's like,
runs round the
he's like
circle
Danny
and
Dyer.
does a
He's like
back
Danny
heel.
Dyer on Mean Machine.
Just like, what was he thinking? He done ever so well. Dibbling to get him in.
Oh.
Ever so well to get him in.
And then he
And
just
then
chopped it to
he's just
no
like,
one.
but I'm like, what have you seen? Like, what was you... In his mind there, what worked out there? Was that someone making a run on the inside of him? Was that Dibbling following up? Or it was like, yeah, even
I
if it
don't
was,
know. I don't know what
what
he's
was
seen.
he going to do with that? You like, why would you do that? I've never played football and just done a big mad turn like that and gone, like, yeah, thanks for that,
What
pal.
you do, you take that down to the byline. I try and hold
Oh
him up
my
a little
God.
bit. Let your players
Honestly,
get in the box.
You can see
He's
what I'm
actually
seeing
shit,
here.
isn't he?
Let your players get in the
But like,
box.
you
and try him in the
he
corner.
scores that mad
Yeah,
goal
yeah,
and you
yeah.
go,
Darwin
"Fucking
Núñez,
hell."
I told you.
I know, but Núñez couldn't even score.
Lad, I'm not joking
Núñez
here. If
scored.
you offered me Darwin Núñez over him, I'm taking Darwin Núñez every day of the week.
Yeah,
Not even a conversation. And I know
He'd
Núñez
be
was
fucking.
raw.
You say people who go fuse. He'd be go fuse.
Núñez.
He's an Everton player.
He runs and
Just a
runs and
grafter.
runs. He runs and runs.
I would have him every day of the week before Barry.
He'd frustrate the fuck out of you. I promise you.
That's because you're used to Suarez and Torres. We're not. We're used to Neil Mopai. So Núñez looks
seen
like
his hair now?
fucking Georgie
Yeah.
Best to him.
I think there's a chance he'd come back, Núñez, as well, you know.
To Liverpool. Is he long?
No.
To the
No.
Prem.
The Prem?
Yeah, you can't come to Everton, no. Go on, lad.
I don't want to give a fuck.
He wouldn't. That was awful.
Lad, he does me capping.
Come on.
Look at his reaction, though. Look where he's standing now. Look
Just-
at his
just
Just
reaction. Lad,
lazy
look at his
bastard.
reaction.
Now.
So that's a Drissa Gay's fault. That.
Don't shoot from there.
That's a Drissa Gay's fault. That whole sequence of events and Everton nearly losing the game is because a Drissa Gay is shit and a lazy cunt.
I know how Premier League players can have such...
Yeah, he's not even in.
bad-
He's still not in our half. So he's give the ball away cheaply on the edge of their box. Not try the leg to run back.
Yeah, lazy bastard.
And he's meant to be your fucking one of your senior citizens, one of your fucking flag bearers for standards. Wearing fucking tight. It does my capping.
Why is Longstaff not just chopped inside there?
Not even chopped. You just have a couple of touches. There was a Leeds midfielder making a late run, so you get to the byline and cut it back
Good
to him.
steal. Let's go then.
I don't know how some Premier League players can have decision making so bad.
It's fucking a lot easier, I'm telling you, when you're standing here watching it. Go on then.
Same again.
Go on then.
Back post. See? Oh,
Ah, that's the wrong ball though.
See?
Like you kick, he's kicking
No,
it away from the danger area. You've got to whip that into the box
I know.
in the corridor of uncertainty, and your striker gets on the end of it, or the defender stretches at it. But what you don't do is pull it back and let
Chop
them
it
clear
back.
it. Put the ball in the area. If no one's in
Yeah,
there,
he's right. Watch. Yeah.
stop now. Bang, back post.
There. Oh, yeah.
You've got to put it in.
You've got to aim for that back post.
And by the way, if no one's in there, that's on them.
yeah.
What you can't
do.
do, whenever you try and cross the ball, bear in mind, I was probably, for a couple of seasons, the best crosser of the ball in Europe. if not the world. I was one of the greatest crossers of the ball. Did have Andy Carroll getting on the end of them, which helps. But I put some fucking whoppers in for him.
Your kids come on,
and
yeah.
what you cannot do, any young kid out here, if you go to cross the ball and you look up and you try and pick someone out, not going to happen. Because where you're trying to put the ball, no one else should already be. Otherwise, they're in the wrong position early. What you've got to do is hit the area, and it's up to them to get on the end of it. You've got to get the ball out your feet and deliver it into a fucking area. And the striker's got to fucking get away from his defender and get himself into that position to score.
Now,
your job isn't to pick him out and fucking beat the defender.
No, you're right.
Your job's to hit the area, put the service in there, and for the fucking striker to make the runs and get in there. If Dibbling there hits the area, Barry probably gets a tap in at the back post. What he tries to do, because he's a young kid trying to figure out and fucking, he tries to pick someone out. And that fucking always ends up with the wrong choice. Put your head down and fucking hit an area. And if the striker gets on the end of it, happy days, you run away celebrating. If he doesn't, you say to him, you should have been in there, you stupid cunt. My job's to fucking save you. I saved you and you weren't in there. You're on the fucking penalty spot, scratching your ollie bag. Should have been at the back post, fucking getting yourself a fucking notchment. In other news, did anybody see during the goal for Man United, the Arsenal player getting fucking absolutely slammed into the post?
No, I missed that.
Sorry, not the goal. Beforehand.
Baller.
I think it was Ben White. It was in the build-up. Was it the second goal?
I don't know.
Might have been Arsenal's second goal. Where he runs round the back and they block him off. It's Arsenal's second goal, the corner. He runs round the back and there's a Man United player on the back post. Two of them come running, and instead of fucking letting them through, he blocks them off, but he pushes them both into the post. The fucking White crashes into the post and goes down. As it was, they ended up scoring, but it was a fucking, like, the two of them have made a run and he had a choice to make, and he just did
you see that?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it. I just see him.
You don't want
and
it.
I know what he's done.
Just literally pass the ball out to play.
He's telling someone else to be calm.
Yeah, no, he's saying stop. He's made the run and Dice kind of gets past it behind him miles away. He's like, fuck, I just made the run.
Considering we were 1-0 down at our time, never had a shot on target, I'd have to say
You take
we've
1-1
won the second half.
You take 1-1 at half time.
We've won the second half. It's another point on the board, but again, you go right.
You're at home to a newly promoted side there.
I know this is our season though, isn't it? It's like, yeah, like, what are we up to? 33 points now. Is that 33 points for us? So we need 7 more points to be safe.
Draw.
No, they beat us in the last minute. And
3-0,
no, they scored a fucking worldie to beat us 3-2.
Wasn't it 3-3, you divvy? You winning 3-2.
We was winning.
I know, because I had the coupon up that day, the over 2.5 goals. And Liverpool won them. You 1-0 down at half time, got up 2-1 in the game.
Yeah.
Give away a penalty, Desmond.
3-0.
Yeah. Got yourself 3-2. You're not even a Liverpool fan, you lad.
When did Leeds beat us?
No, why that is? Because you're more asked about whether the fucking Tango at Goodison or fucking Bramley Moore has got enough bubbles in. And whether people are getting served fucking on time and the fucking refreshment queues fucking working appropriately. You fucking weirdo. You don't even know how you've got on in your own matches. fucking skid mark.
Leeds.
No one scored here, have they? Put it in the mixer, yeah. Fucking could have done with putting it in the mixer. We've had 2 strikers in our midst today, and we've never had them both on the pitch at the same time. Like Everton, right? Oh yeah. Are we going to get ourselves a good striker? Well, probably not, because good strikers are fucking seldom. One number 9 is very hard to find, and they're very expensive. So I'll tell you what we should do. Try and get a partnership. Try and find a partnership. A good old-fashioned big one, a little one. Or a partnership that complements each other. Like Illiman in the eye is a boss player. If we get a boss striker to play with him...
Could you play and die off the striker?
I would. Because he's a live wire. I don't know what the fuck he's going to do. He doesn't know what he's going to do. But you're better to getting him central, because his magic could rub off centrally and there's a better chance of scoring a goal, because that's where the goal is. When he's out wide, he's got to put a cross in for somebody to get on the end of.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it going, if we got a decent striker,
that's a foul.
Right? Maybe he's not the best striker. And we said, right, we've got Barry, we've got another striker, and we've got Indi and Beto, and we're going to try to make a partnership of that for,
What?
For 90
why is he just shooting here?
For 90 minutes of the game, it gives us an effective front line. I think Everton have to play a back 5 anyway, because I don't think
it suits them more, but I mean, still,
I don't think our best players, O'Brien, Tarkowski, and Branthwaite. There's a back 3.
Who's your right wing back?
Well, this is the problem, isn't it? In terms of for certain games,
Chop him.
he's going to play Patterson when it's going to be
He's alright.
Seamus Coleman. Now fits more as a right back, right wing back. I'm not saying that's the future. That's the way forward. But I'm saying, you know, you could play.
You could play Ghana there, but
I'm just going to say that you could play Ghana there. You know, in terms of he's played right back, hasn't he? So he ends up being a kind of right wing back, James Garner.
Yeah.
Then you've got Idrissa Gueye and AN over in the middle of the pitch.
Drewsby.
And then you've got you couldn't play Green as left wing back. You couldn't.
Boring.
He's out, isn't he? So you'd have to go Myelenko.
That's got Myelenko.
You'd have to, and the boy Anzuni they brought in from Bayern's a
don't
wing
know
back
much
anyway. He's
about-
only
I don't know
small.
much
He's the one who
about him, though.
dived and got the pen. And then it gives you the chance of getting in the eye into the 10 and 2 up the top.
If someone's put here, Dovecote Reds, but Joey, I want your thoughts on the Morecambe manager.
I told you the Koi Carp.
Yeah, the Coy Carp. He's been. All you see is him on the internet apologising for getting beat.
Yeah,
Every week.
I mean, if the thing is, if he didn't look like a Koi Carp, I probably wouldn't know who he is. But he does, and we do, and the shit. But
He looks like someone's sharted in his face.
it's
He does. Bent over.
there's a couple of people getting modelling gigs who've got the old skin, like the problems
The
with the skin
pigmentation.
pigmentation.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
I can't remember the
There's
name,
a
but
there's a girl, a famous one.
yeah,
She's
I can't remember her name, but yeah, she's got the old.
yeah, it's got the old Michael Jackson disease. That's what he had. Wacko Jacko with that.
There's a few people who've got it though. It's like it's quite a common thing now. isn't it?
Vitiligo.
Is that what it's called?
No, that's fucking. That's when you don't get a wash your scruff.
Vitiligo.
Isn't that vitiligo?
Vitiligo. I'm sure that's what it is.
Vitiligo is the skin thing, yeah.
Is it? I thought so. What am I thinking of? Not vitiligo. You don't get a wash.
You don't get a wash.
You're thinking of Invitago.
Infatigo.
Body older, mate.
Invitago.
Infatigo.
Yeah, and you look. Someone's saying there, like your Kevin Sharders, your Thiagos, like where Evan Nielsen. People find these strikers, and it's like we end up with. And I know he scored again tonight, but
He's
fucking pony, isn't he?
He's got you a draw, but he's crap.
He's got a bit of character about him, like in terms of, you know, obviously you've seen him when he scored there. He likes the celebration and he's lively on the social medias and that. So the kid believes in himself. He is only 21. He's now got 5 goals in his last fucking 7 or 8 games or something. But you see in there's so much in his game that he needs to develop to lead the line in a single striker role for Everton, because his back to goal play is, let's be honest, below par and actually doesn't ever give you the platform to attack off. Leeds, I think if you started the season, you'd offered them 26 points after 23 games. They'd have snapped your hands off for it. I can't see them getting dragged into a relegation fight, but mainly based on how well they've done at home. You'd fancy them to get another 14 points.
Yeah, I would as well.
I mean, Ellen Road's going to be a fortress. You know, they probably want them to be going to win maybe 2 or 3 more at Ellen Road to kind of give them a bit of.
What's Palace's next fixtures?
It doesn't matter, because anyone, if you're in Palace's situation, fucking everyone's a fucking handful.
So they got
Lad, by the way,
big
4th position is Everton, 5 points off 4th. Like we won tonight, we'd have been a point behind yous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and we've been, you know, average, below par in loads of games. Been poor at home recently.
It's a dangerous situation, that, but I'm more, you go out there and you're like
FA
10-minute
Women's
walk
Champions
from town.
Cup. What's that, lad? FIFA Women's
Straight
Champions
on the
Cup.
Straight from the aisle.
Arsenal against
Josh
ASF Far. Is that like the they've got the Nonsense Pottery World Cup Championships. We've got Gotham Batman's team against Corinthians. It's the World Cup of Nonsense Pottery.
That's who Parker was manager of.
No, it's not.
Gotham FC. He was. That's who he was manager of. Gotham
So it shows
FC.
you where the level's at then, because he's a nonsense potter, isn't he?
Oh, no, he's nice, all right.
He's a full nonsense potter. He's never worked in the fucking proper stuff.
No, he likes. That's what he likes doing.
Yeah, nonsense pottery.
But he was manager of Gotham FC. He was, yeah.
Yeah,
They,
nonsense
Gotham
pottery
FC is
team.
hilarious.
they used to play at Red Bull's home ground over in America.
So who's their manager? Is
New
it
York
like
Red Bulls.
fucking the Joker, the manager? Who manages them?
He's assistant.
Fucking the Riddler.
He's assistant manager.
Assistant
But,
manager.
no, up at Seattle now. But he was their gaffer.
Big win for Norwich, that. Norwich looking over the shoulder at the bottom of the
massive
table.
win for Norwich.
Puts a cat amongst the pigeons in terms of the teams chasing Cov at the top of the champ.
What's that white rose all out there? Just make a practice. Just
Yorkshire in it, Leeds.
I know, yeah, but I mean, just it looks quite the gold
No.
gold stem.
Why have they put it in now?
Why do they put a gold stem and
Trying
gold
so hard.
leaves? Yeah, just Look at him.
Double gay.
Lad, you got to have him, haven't you?
No.
Got to have him for that.
Why is he doing salads?
Not after this back
Lad,
heel.
when you're a shit of footy, he's thinking there, fucking got away with it for another week.
Yeah.
Fucking blagged him. Have you seen The Kaiser? Has anyone seen the movie The Kaiser? About the fella who he's played, there's like 14 clubs in Rio or 12 clubs in Rio, and he's played for 10 of the clubs, all the biggest clubs.
But he hasn't played the game.
Never actually played the game.
I've seen that, yeah.
But the
It's
lads say
nuts.
he's a fella who went round Brazilian footy in the 80s and
I've heard
90s.
about it, yeah.
And
Black this way, yeah.
he just was the
Didn't he say Aberdeen
the secretary used to like...
Oh no, sorry, that's not him. That's someone
No.
else.
Yeah,
He
he's
used to
flattened birds
black-
in nightclubs and all that, giving other people's names in and all that. And like, lad, he literally played for every big team in Rio, but never played the game. And he said he was at this club that was ran by a gangster. And he said, right, fucking hell, we're getting beat 2-0 or something, and the chairman's come down and he's fucking need someone to step up here. Right, you coming on? He's like,
Yeah.
fucking hell. He's going to fucking realise here I'm shit at footy, can't play. So he starts warming up and all that. He's thinking, fucking hell, no. Tries to blag. He goes, oh no, I'm not well. He goes, no, you're going on. You fucking hell. Ends up fighting with picks a fight like Cantona in the crowd, and they end up getting beat, say 4-0 or whatever. He gets sent off before he can come on. So the fucking chairman comes in the dressing room. He's going mad because they're about to get relegated, fucking kicking off, and he's about to sack this cunt because he's meant to come on as sub, been sent off for fighting with the fan.
Yeah.
And he said he's a gangster. The fucking Brazilian fella who owns the club fucking comes in kicking off at everybody. He goes, you fucking stupid cunt. He says, oh, chairman, he was fucking bad mouthing you. We ain't gonna have that. I'm not having anyone bad with you. You end up getting another 2-year deal, lad. You got to give him an extra deal. Lad. You give him an extra deal on his contract. The fucking Kaiser, lad. It's an unbelievable story. Like, you'd never get it now. This is the days before the internet, because he'd claimed to play abroad and all that. But if you haven't seen it, it's a fucking funny
another one?
movie.
The Southampton kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he said
what was
Aberdeen.
Ali Dye.
Ali Dye.
Ali Di.
Graham Souness got blagged for that.
George Weah's cousin.
George Weah, yeah, sorry. George Weah.
Lad, no story, honestly. When you listen to this Kaiser's story, lad, it's fucking hilarious. And also, the lads say he was fucking funny. He'd come in, just do the warm-up, and then, like, any time the pressure was on, he'd always, like, time his injuries. But they said he was the best, like, he was in the nightclub, he knew all the birds, he'd fucking get your tables, and he was the fucking main man. So everyone in the team loved him.
Yeah.
Because he'd look after the nights out, so he's obviously found a way of having a career in footy without playing the game. The fucking Kaiser. Yeah, so it's one of them where if you haven't seen it, try and have a look at it. It's a fucking cracking movie. Never happened in this modern era, but the days before the internet.
Joy Division. Skip mark. I'm related to John Lennon. I've done you there, la. Joy Division. You just paid us a £5 for that. I think we've done you, Dave.
Hang on a second here. John Lennon and Henry VIII.
Who would you rather be
famous.
related to? John Lennon and Henry VIII?
I think Henry VIII's more famous, isn't he?
Yeah, of course he is.
Do you reckon, than John Lennon?
In history, I'd say so.
Yeah.
In 100 years' time, do you reckon they'll be teaching about Henry VIII or John Lennon?
Henry VIII.
Yeah. So you've done him there, lad. Your kid's well famous, more famous than him.
Listen, I'm the Jerry Springer of Henry VIII. If you look at the pictures, the real ones of Henry VIII back in the day.
Yeah, especially after he fell off the horse.
Yeah. Listen, John, Henry VIII went on the Managerial.
He was meant to be a fucking. If you watch
Absolute
the stuff with Damien Lewis in, he was a good looking fella till he came off the horse
and then got flat faced.
Ended up putting a bit of teddy on and
going on,
chopping a few heads off.
The lads are having it.
With what? What are they saying?
What's going on?
Leeds fans and someone else having it, I can't tell.
Go on, son. Leeds.
If you Leeds there,
Leeds are unlucky there.
Away from
Leeds
home,
are unlucky.
Fighting for your life, bottom team's winning. You know, I know they've been in a position to win the game, being 1-0 up, but you probably have looked at that game and gone, do you know what, we take a point there, fucking keeps it.
I know, but it's a fucking big kick in the dick, innit, when you're battering a team in the first half and you come in 1-0.
The Calvert-Lewin chance was the big one, because the goes 2-0 there, you don't really fancy Everton, you fancy the stadium to turn against them and it become a difficult night for Everton. The fact that he hits the beans on toast there, with the momentum in the game, probably let Everton off the uke a little bit. But that is Calvert-Lewin, isn't it? You know, he's not known for fucking being potent in front of goal.
No, he's known for being a nuisance in the air. Do you reckon if Everton kept him, he'd be better than Beto and Barry?
I think he is a better player than both of them, yeah.
No, I mean, would you rather have Beto and Barry or just him?
No, I'd rather have Calvert-Lewin.
I think so as well.
Yeah, I think so as well, yeah.
Lot of people asking here about Paddy Pimlet's fight at the weekend. I didn't stay up to watch it, so I managed to watch it yesterday. I was gutted for him, really.
Yeah.
A big opportunity, and credit to him. He fucking tried to fucking find his way back in that third round, kind of dug himself out of a bit of
He
a
won
well.
that third round. What I watched the highlights.
I think he lost the fight based on what I seen. I think it was a fair result in terms of Gagey winning the fight. I just look at Paddy and I just think he was elevated really, really quickly. He's fought a genuine, world class fucking legend in Gagey there, and
he's come short.
He's come up short, but I don't think he's harmed his chances. Like, it's not like the boxing where you need to be an undefeated fighter and all that. The UFC,
everyone gets beat.
I mean, they all kind of fight the best. You're gonna pick up a few L's on your thing. So I don't think it's any disgrace for Paddy to get beat. Certainly main events, headlining, and all the experience fighting in Vegas, all of that will he's only 31, which is relatively young. First defeat in the UFC. I think he'll benefit from that. But when I watch the fight back, and I don't know the camp, but I'm looking at Trevor Whitman in Gagey's camp, who's the guru from a striking and perspective. Then I look at Kamaru Usman in the background, and that Ali Abdulaziz. So that's that kind of team Khabib, that American top team, kind of not AKA, sorry, not American top team. That Javi Mendez, or what's his name? It's Khabib's mobbing it.
Yeah.
So the wrestling background, because I always thought, why did Paddy not take him? He didn't even try a takedown, or he couldn't.
Well, they positioned him because he couldn't get near him.
Well, he's a good wrestler, and he'd obviously done the work there, so he had to stand and bang. And actually, Gagey, had way more success than him, although Paddy did have his moments. And I do think Gagey's experience and the dark arts are fucking poking him in the eye at the right time, and of fucking the intentional fouls. I don't think that was an accident at all. I think that was gamesmanship and dark arts by Gagey, because who's gives a fuck this morning that Paddy got fucking fully poked in the eye.
I'm happy Paddy has not even mentioned it, to be honest.
Yeah, but again, Paddy hasn't mentioned it, and it probably wasn't the reason he lost the fight. But I'm saying to you, these have to be factored in. And when I look at it now, I go, all right, well, him and Dan Hooker have had a bit of fucking needle, so that's a good fight for him, because Dan Hooker surely should be an opponent to get himself back moving, that he should beat. Although he's a scrapper, it'll be a tough fight, but if you're going to be a championship belt contender, you got to beat Dan Hooker.
Yeah.
Then it leaves Sarukian and Tapora maybe to fight, and if he beats Dan Hooker and he comes back with another, maybe fights Charles Oliveira, maybe fights somebody who's like a Gagey type again, Max Holloway. I'm saying Max Holloway, or McGregor comes back in and they make a fight there. I don't know. And then he maybe could have a tilt back at the in a couple of years' time. He has a tilt back at the belt again. But I think if he takes a big fight, if he takes Topuria or Sarukian next fight, I think it'll be a fucking nightmare. And the thing that got me about it was I'm listening to Gagey's background in the corner at half time in between rounds, and the shouting into the cage. And I hate to say this because I don't know the lads at Next Gen, but like the stuff that was getting shouted into the cage to Paddy, elbow him, lads, and I'm going, maybe to get the belt and maybe become the world champion in the UFC. Maybe he has to go and change.
I don't think he's that kind of kid who would...
No, I don't, but
I know what you're saying.
Maybe it's just it's gone as far, like when you look at like
They've
Molly
took him as far
McCann
as he can.
Yeah, maybe that gym can only take you so far. Maybe you just need to, maybe he needs to go and live in America and fucking get himself attached to a different team to just change his training environment up and find that next level. I'm not, I don't know the gym, I don't know the lads, maybe I'm talking shit there, but when I listen to what was getting shouted in the ring, when I look at his cutting weight and I'm seeing him smoking a vape and I'm going, are you doing everything you can to be world champion, the best in the world? I think you've got to do everything you can and more. And I look at Paddy and I've seen him outside, he balloons in weight a little bit. I look at the weight cut and I looked at them in the weigh in and I thought, but then they all do a little bit.
I know they do, but I looked in his eyes and he looked hollow in his eyes.
But again, he's spending a large part of that camp getting the shit out of his body for the way he lives in between fighting. So I'm looking at it going, if he wants to become the best in the world, I think he needs to leave Liverpool. I think he needs to fucking go and find a new gym, and he needs to go and dedicate the next 2, 3, 4 years of his life to fighting and not ballooning in weight, not fucking going eating all mad burgers and that. He's a talented kid. He's done himself no harm in that fight. People seeing his chin and his bollocks and biting down his gum shield and having to go back. But I think to unlock his next level of performance, I think he's got to change stuff up.
Yeah, that I just said that fight done him absolutely no harm. I mean, he in fact he probably shuts up a lot of his critics for that fight. Even though he got beat with his chin, like he's come up against one of the if not the hardest puncher in that division, like the best boxer
for me.
In that division.
He got knocked down far too many times, far too easily.
Yeah.
I just think the
Which
one
Gaethje even come out and said, like, I don't even know what I got him with there when he fell in one of the rounds. He said it in an
got him
interview
with a
after.
body shot in the first round. He said that really hurt him. I seen Paddy say that after the fight. Lad, I think I still can't work out what he's done here.
I think he's hit the defender's foot and the defender's foot lobbed it over the
Yeah,
cap.
I thought that.
No, I think his chin held up. He's the first one to take him 5 rounds, isn't he? Without getting knocked out, obviously.
Gaethje.
I mean, he took some smacks, didn't he? But also, by the way, let's be honest. Third round, he found something different there, like a bit of fire in his soul. From being like, oh my god, he's not even going to fucking get out the round here. Like,
Yeah.
You know, first round, I was worried
he won
about
that third round.
Third round, he definitely did. But again, after that, you know, whether that's his game plan or whatever it was, I'm looking at it going, you know, Gaethje kind of got back in the ascendancy, got back control of the fight, and relatively easy, you know, I think he managed the last couple of rounds out. He knew he didn't need a stoppage. He knew he didn't have to take masses of risks to beat Paddy. And, you know, when I looked at Paddy, I was like, I didn't know whether he had he didn't seem to have that zip that he looked, when he got in the ring for the Chandler fight, he looked like a fucking superhuman. Like he had he was like shining. He didn't have that.
He looked like He-Man.
Yeah, he looked like he'd got the weight cut in the train. He looked like he got that spot on.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And when I seen Gaethje, don't forget, that can't have been the best version of Gaethje, because Gaethje had staph on his neck. So he'd obviously picked up a staph infection. So his body's that's never a good sign. So Gaethje was brilliant and knew it was last chance saloon from a fucking technical, psychological perspective. But physically, we have to accept that. Justin Gaethje had a big fucking thing. He's tried to put a plaster on it in the presser, but he had big staph on his neck in the finger. So that says your immune system's not 100%. So something weren't right. Something wasn't right in that Paddy thing, and I did like the fact that he never tried to make excuses for getting poked in the eye or the low blow or that. After the fight, he took it like a man. But also, I'm looking at Paddy saying, you want to be world champion, you want to go and dethrone Taporia or Suruki, whoever ends up on that belt, even your fucking Charlie the Bronx, like you've got to do things differently. And I'm not sure ballooning in between fights, and I'm not sure fucking, you know, doing weight cuts and fucking smoking vapes and all that. And he likes a chong and that, doesn't he? I'm not necessarily sure that's the future, and eating donuts and that is the future.
I don't think he'll ever leave that gym, though. I think I don't know him personally, so I don't know.
Sometimes you just have to change, just to, you know, if you've been there since you were a kid, sometimes you just have to change stuff just to freshen yourself up. And when I heard some of the stuff that was getting shouted into the ring, I'm going, like, is that the best advice? Just fucking elbow him in the head or whatever. I'm going, is that, like, yeah, surely you know that at that point. You're like, got to Vegas, you must have fucking realised I might need to elbow this fella in the head. I've got to Vegas as a UFC fighter.
Headliner.
And if that's what your coaches go, fucking hell, Paddy, just fucking elbow him, lad. Fucking, you go, fucking hell. Like, sometimes people's voices, if you've been with them for a long, long period,
you become immune to it. I know what you mean.
You can't even hear them.
It's like a teacher.
And when I look at him, and I don't know, but when I look at him, I just think looking at him and knowing a little bit about him, it looks like he gets away with murder. Yeah. Like if he's cutting corners, it looks like he can do what the fuck he wants
in that gym.
Yeah, and
because he's
I'm going, you know, if you go and work for outside of it, and someone's
you
like,
wouldn't have that bullshit.
Don't do that here, mate.
Yeah,
that's not happening here. I don't know what you've been getting away with there.
Yeah,
and you get away with it kind of because you've grown up getting away with it. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
And listen, by the way, he's made weight, so you can't knock him. But it's the way you make it, and the fact that the energy he had in the fight. Listen, he's 4 or 5 rounds, but he didn't seem to have that kind of energy, that zip that he had in the Chandler fights.
Yeah,
he didn't look as big at the weight. He looked big at the weight, and he is big at the weight, but he didn't look. He looked fucking huge and fit and fresh in the Chandler fight, and it didn't look the same in this fight. Yeah. Now, whether that's a Christmas camp, you know, he's had to be disciplined over Christmas and New Year there, and I mean, you know, let's be honest, his performance.
I think he was disciplined. I think if you look at his weight cut, he's done the weight cut. He was disciplined enough to get that weight down. I mean, if he'd fucked it up over Christmas New Year, he wouldn't have made weight.
No, I'm not saying he's done that, but I'm just saying it's how you've done it. You can make weight, but there's a healthier way to do it and a fresher way to do it. And I'm not necessarily sure he looked as fresh and as healthy as he could.
Did you see that?
Going into that
Did you see the kid who collapsed?
Yeah.
Oh, but did you see when the Bisping was talking about it, the clip?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
just
But
like
Liz, you can't, like, that is mad.
They get themselves as close to death there, don't they? And then obviously you get the euphoric when you fill yourself back up in the 24 hours before the fight. Part of 50% of the fight is weighing the weight.
Do you know what they do? I was reading
part.
what they do. The night before, they'll sip vodka. Like,
No.
or they'll sip
No
vodka.
way, lad.
Listen to me. And this is what it does here. Because it dehydrates you.
Okay.
So you just like take little sips of vodka. Just don't let down any water. Just little sips of vodka, and it dehydrates your body, strips you. Like that cat's just
Yeah,
it's
there's
nuts.
loads of mad ways of doing it, isn't there? But again, there's ways of doing it where you go in the day of the fight, you're full of energy. If you get that wrong, and you can't imagine being in a fight and going, oh my God, my energy levels aren't here today. It's bad enough when you're on a footy pitch and you go, I'm not out of here, I fucking hell. Right, well at least there's 10 other fuckers here who might be able to pull me out the fire because I'm fucking just not there today. So imagine going into a fight and you've trained for fucking 12 weeks or whatever, and actually on the day of the fight, you've just got out the wrong side of the bed.
Can't get going, yeah.
Or the weight cut's fucking taking its drain on you, and all of a sudden you're getting in the ring and you're going, oh, I've got no power here.
Yeah.
Because Paddy, let's be honest, it looked like he had a severe lack of power. Like he couldn't keep Gagey off him in the first 3 rounds of that fight. Well, sorry, the first 2 rounds, definitely.
Yeah.
He started to make a bit of a headway into him in the
And
third
then
round.
spent in the fourth.
Yeah, he's bigger. He was a bigger fella, so that says he's a bigger fella, and he's not being more powerful at the weight. Says something isn't quite right there between.
Yeah, I think you're right, but I also think it's that game. He got caught with a good body shot in the first round, and that's like everyone knows it.
Taporia uses red wine to cut weight.
Does he? Yeah.
Some fella just said boxing is worse. You have to check weight the morning of the fight. You only get 8 hours to rehydrate in boxing. So
And sometimes you'd have a rehydration clause in boxing.
Yeah, I agree with you. Jamie Ash saying here, Paddy looked dry and gaunt at the weight.
He looked gaunt.
He did, yeah.
He looked gaunt.
But they always do. If you ever remember McGregor.
Max Holloway, yeah, all of them.
McGregor looked like
McGregor when he was
died.
doing the 135 was fucking like a skeleton.
It was horrible, that.
But again, like, that's what they have to go through. You have to go through that to be, effective and powerful. Like, some of the lads you see and you go, how the fuck? Like Alex Pereira, how's he boiling down to 185, whatever he was getting down? He's fighting now at 205. Pereira, and
the big
again, there's a way of.
meathead.
Who was the other fella who used to do it? The big New Zealand fella, kickboxer Adesanya.
Yeah.
Used to fucking boil down, and you're going, how the fucking hell? He's like 6'2". How are you boiling down to fucking
middleweight?
Yeah, like but again, they're getting down to it, and McGregor fighting down at 135, and you're going, like, he was massive at the weight. Paddy's big at the weight.
What do you weigh? Do you know in pounds?
I reckon I'm about 190 now.
I'm 250.
I weigh 185.
Bang on.
I reckon I'm 190.
Bang on, 250.
185.
I weigh 185.
14 stone or something.
18 stone I am.
13.
I think it's less than that, yeah.
I was 21.
It's about 80.
Yeah, I don't really know. Pounds is like an American thing, in the pounds.
So I'd be scrapping with fucking.
I'd be starting with fucking Tom Aspinall.
Lad, you're fighting in Ghana, lad. You're fighting Butterbean.
I'm fighting Yokozuna.
Butterbean, I only know that because I had the kids watching Jackass the other day.
Butterbean.
Johnny Knoxville
Scrapping
fighting
the shot.
Butterbean,
yeah.
He just knocks him clean out.
It's mad.
Kids were like, I was like, they're not messing there. I'm like, no, he's filled them in.
Yeah, he's gonna
He's a
kick.
kid like, in the background.
Snoring, yeah.
Lad, the stuff on there, you're going, you'd never get away with that. You'd never get away with it.
Or listen to Knoxville's Joe Rogan, Joe?
I had a little listen to it, yeah.
Good.
It's just fucking got mad stories, hasn't he? Like,
do you know what? I listened to a mad podcast. Not that Liam Tuff you were on.
Yeah.
He had. Remember, his name was Dan. Paul Denan.
Oh yeah.
The kid from the 90s who was round a bend. He was on Liam. So he died now, hasn't he, Paul Denan?
What was he off? Grange or something?
Hollyoaks. His stories of him going out. He's had the same agent as Sopranos. What was his name? James Gandolfini. So he had the same agent as him. So when James Gandolfini came over to London, pulled an set like a night out in China White and all that. James Gandolfini was in China White with pulled out a big alligator knife with fucking all the lemo. It was like that with this alligator knife in China White. They were coming over going, like, we know you're in the Sopranos, but you can't do that.
Tony Soprano, that does what he wants.
Honestly, some mad stories that Paul Denan had. But yeah, that was I was laughing my head off at it because he was talking about he was obviously drug addict and really bad at it, and now how he got killed off the industry and all this. He ended up dying of an overdose, didn't he, as well? For a
In
few
the
months
fight
later.
in the Sugar Show, did you see his fight? Sugar, Sean O'Malley
Didn't watch
beat
that
the
one.
Fingo, that song, fucking little juice burger.
Yeah.
Chinese fella that was throwing the
Yeah.
hardest
High
punch you've
noises.
ever seen. By the way, fucking, I like that O'Malley.
Yeah,
I like watching him. He's
us,
fucking
yeah.
wide, fucker. But lad, honest to God, when he was just stepping out the way and you're watching these bazookas go past his head, going, if one of them lands, that's a fucking
Night,
a
night.
sore head.
Night.
But to be fair to him, lad, got the job done. I got told, or it was in the build up to it, that Rose Namajunas fight was shit, so obviously just skipped right through that. Arnold Allen was a great fight, the Ipswich fan. He had a cracking fight with that João Silva, the Brazilian fella who's on the tear. But that was a good scrap. So it was a good little card. I actually enjoyed watching it back. I didn't get up to watch it live because that Las Vegas 4 and 5 in the mornings. I got up once for McGregor, Aldo, and I don't like it was a fucking. It was worth getting up for that.
Yeah.
Just fucking. You can't miss that. Imagine missing that live. You can't watch that the same the next day. So I got up for that, but I don't know. Paddy just doesn't. As much as I want him to do well, he doesn't have that. He won't get me out of bed at 4 or 5 in the morning.
Not many do though, for me.
To be fair, there was a load of scousers who went out there. I heard it was like
I know a few.
loads of noise in the prayer.
I heard it like a dovecot in Las Vegas.
But again, think about how big it is when you think about it. A kid from Ayton, just a normal working class kid from
with the
Ayton,
fucking cat wig.
who's grafted his bollocks off like scrapping and has
It's
become a global
unbelievable.
superstar, and
Unbelievable.
also is just headlined Las Vegas, a UFC show. He's already won.
And fought just
You know-
in Gaethje. It's just that's mad for me.
Yeah, but again, he's already won just by being
Yeah.
there. His example's incredible example, isn't it? Just to say, you know what, you don't even have to be educated here. You just need to be disciplined and love what you do, and there's an opportunity to change your life, and he's
And I
done
think
that.
he can get better. That's the thing. I think he can get better.
Well, the problem is you've got to take yourself out of your home comforts, and you've almost got to break it like Tiger
what you
Woods.
mean,
You've got
yeah.
to change your swing while you're at the top of your game. Like, if he wants to become a world champion, which he's in the ballpark for, you know what I mean? No matter what you think, he's fucking surprised loads by some saying he didn't deserve the opportunity at the weekend, but he's held his own. All right, he got fucking.
Oh, he held his own.
He
definitely.
finished second at the weekend, but he hasn't disgraced himself. He's
No.
shown he's a fighting man. The problem you've got is, can he get better? Because Gage's, Tony Ferguson fight
That was just a.
was seen as a legend served up on a platter. Gagey still had a bit of fight left in him and still got a bit to prove. Whereas I think Paddy's next fight is going to be Dan Uche. I don't think he's going to get access to the fights he wants to kind of rebuild himself.
He's got a fight.
And then the
again this
next
year.
fight after that will be a legend again. I think he'll end up running into Max Holloway or Charlie the Bronx, because they'll be after fucking an eliminator to try and get back to the belt, and whoever wins that might get a shot at Saruki and Tapora, whatever the shake-up is coming out of that fight. But if Paddy manages this right and also uses this time to improve, he'll have learnt loads from the whole week being the main event, what it's like to fight in Vegas, all the fucking shenanigans that go on with it. If he learns the right lessons off the mat as well as on the mat, and what went right and wrong in the fight prep and the fight on the night, Paddy could come back and have another chance to become world champion.
I think he will.
But he's also, in my opinion, got to fucking break it in terms of try to break it and find the next level. Like, I think if he just does the same thing with his same sparring partners in the same gym, I think he'll get the same outcome.
Yeah. Okay. So
Good luck to him. A fair play for fucking take some plums to get in there, especially with the fucking hard cakes like Gagey.
Yeah. Someone just put here, Joey. You were mentioned here on the radio in Washington DC.
Okay. Radio in Washington DC for your free speech. I live here at Derryman, but Conservative Radio mentioned and applauded you. Nice. See if they fucking fancy sending some fucking Yankee dollars over here then to fucking
Yeah. Fight the
Contribute.
cause.
Fucking freedom of speech. See if you can give old Elon Musk an old
Yeah.
tap on the fucking taparoonie.
Yeah. But there was
Yeah, I think that'll do it for the
25 past, yeah.
for tonight. Have we got one next week?
Someone's away skiing.
I am
When?
away, yeah.
When next week?
I'm away, yeah.
So you're away the week after?
No.
Skiing.
I'm away the week after. I'm away the week after.
Josh will be on.
Good.
Josh will be
Fucking
on.
Judith Chalmers striking again. You're in Oz, aren't you? You're in Switzerland.
I'm in
Switzerland.
Australia.
Going
Switzerland.
Skiing.
3 weeks.
Well, snowboarding. I have
Yeah.
to say skiing because that's what everyone says, but I'm actually a snowboarder.
Snowboard.
Well,
You're
cooler.
you're a snowboarder paddler. That's just so gay, you know.
I think that's the opposite of gay.
That's probably the gayest
If
thing.
I was
you can have.
skiing and doing fucking...
A snowboarder paddler is just so gay.
No, it's not.
It is.
Snowboarding's not gay.
Snowboarding's gay.
Skiing's gay.
Snowboarding's gay.
I've never
Skiing
done
is
either.
gay.
You're a paddle though, so you're half gay.
Paddle's not gay.
Paddle's gay.
I did say at
Paddle's
one
okay.
point I thought paddle was the new gay,
I think paddle's
but now I've
gay.
started playing it. I've realised it's.
It's very technical.
But I can also see if you're watching it from a distance, it does look a bit camp. It's a very camp game
It's very. It's.
Why?
I like. It's the girls can play it.
because you've got a bat strapped to your arm.
Don't
It's almost
stop
like they
it.
don't trust you to be able to hold on to your bat. Why is the strap on your arm? Does anyone know?
I've never played. I've never played paddle.
Like tennis, you don't
Yeah,
you don't
need it.
strap your bat to
actually
your
don't
arm in tennis, do you? Or baseball.
You never see Djokovic playing like going heavy in on paddle.
Oh no, he definitely plays paddle.
Oh, he definitely plays
That
it, but I
Ben
mean,
Shelton was playing it before he fucking played
he
in the
plays
US
it,
Open
but I
the
mean,
other
he's
day.
not like this is the best. He's a tennis.
Do you know what?
Tennis.
I can see how people are going mad for it. It's a lot more
Is it
user friendly.
golf?
Snow is gay.
Yeah,
Who said that?
I think
Yeah,
I
snow
think
is
it
gay.
is because it's easier to play. Like golf's an hard game to play.
Golf. I put me back playing golf.
Well, again, golf's an hard game to play.
That's gay.
Golf's not
Well,
gay.
no, what you just said's gay.
Pulled
I
your
pull
back.
me back. Yeah.
Playing
me
golf.
back playing golf.
Hang on a second. How have you pulled your back playing golf?
Because you changed me swing completely. You changed me grip, and it's alien to
You
me.
don't use your back in golf.
I know, but because he changed me grip on me club, he's now put me hand like right over it like that. It's just a bit of an alien swing at the minute. So I'm getting used to
It
me.
is weird when you
So
first
I'm
change.
getting used to me swing, and I've just twisted me back.
Yeah, I've not. Again, you must have been doing some mad stuff to put your back out with a golf swing. But again, I haven't seen you swing, so I don't know what you're doing. Paddle wise, I can see why people go
fucking
mad for it.
love it.
I can see why people go mad for it. I'm starting to
Play
play
twice
the
today.
good game today. So when you have a good game, it
I had 2 good games today.
you know where you're going away from it, going right. Fuck, I need to do this, I need to do that. So I can see why people are going mad for it, and it's easy to play like
Yeah.
out the gate. You don't need to be brilliant at it. You can pick it up quite quick.
It's competitive
So I can see how
quickly.
people get into it.
Because it's a football game.
Because I played tennis. I played tennis with my dad in the gym the other day. In the David Lloyd.
Tennis is hard.
Because I thought I'd been playing paddle.
No.
I was like, I'll be behind you.
No, you can't. You get across that court.
No, it weren't that. It was the technique and the
See, I was
springy,
good.
the springy
I used to play
fucking
tennis. I used to play tennis quite a bit. But
Well,
that'll do
that'll
for the
do us, I
chat.
think. So I don't think we're back next Monday.
We might be back
Sorry, lads. We are.
back the week after,
Well,
but
we're here on Friday.
no City.
Friday with
I'm
you.
not
Yeah, he's not a
mate.
Friday man, is he? He's away. So yeah, we'll be back Friday, me and Noah, and do the phone in. Monday we'll probably have the Monday off. I'll have a relax on the Monday because the lads are
Unless Josh
off
wants to try it, but-
gallivanting.
No, leave Josh off it.
No.
Just have a Monday
And
off. And then
we'll have a look at the fixture beyond that because you'll be back for that. So maybe we get if Henry VIII's in Australia.
No, Josh, jump on. Hold on.
yeah,
yeah,
Josh,
jump on.
jump on.
All right, yeah, we'll let you know. Thanks for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed it. Pity about the Toffees not getting their 3 points, but we'll take the 1
Good night,
point
y'all.
after being 1-0 down. See